Good evening, everyone. Data here, and welcome back to our live franchise mode series with the Toronto Blue Jays on MLB The Show 25. Today, getting into episode number 34 for year number 13 in Toronto. It will be the entirety of year number 13, so the entire season, and fingers crossed, hopefully the postseason. As we're getting closer and closer to MLB The Show 26, we want to start thinking about wrapping up this series, which will mean getting into trying to make the episodes, putting a little bit more into the episodes. So instead of us doing postseason, welcome Jeremy, bonsoir dame, welcome. Instead of us doing off-season, season, postseason, we're trying to put as much as we can into making it from 3 episodes to 2 episodes. So an off-season episode followed by a season plus postseason episode. Maybe even putting the off-season into an episode as well. Maybe that's what we can do next week if we do off-season, season, and postseason. That might be what we do. Gavin, hey data, and chat, absolutely bonkers day in the NHL. Yes, it was. We were live earlier today with the breaking news of the Artemi Panarin trade. I know it wasn't exactly live. That's what happens when you're working a full-time job. But we are getting into episode number 34 now with our Blue Jays series, coming off of an historic season in Toronto where we won 117 games. We were World Series champions, and now we're going to try to go back-to-back in year number 13. As we get into the final 3 seasons of this franchise mode series, years 13, 14, and 15. Here's how the team looks moving into what will be year number 13, as we moved on, I guess you could say, from Roki Sasaki in the offseason. Lots of moves were had, but we still have great power here. Roger Gomez-Phelps, Travis Bazana, Kai Ashton, Jason Chourio at a 94 overall. My goodness. But still some things to think about. So I'm just going to finish off the last little things. I'm going to start right away. We won't wait until a certain minute point. Hey, you should watch the 26 trailer. Yeah, I saw it was posted earlier today. I will check that out. The gameplay trailer for MLB The Show 26 came out. Yes, MLB The Show 25. Let me put this here. Just taking care of the quick little YouTube side of things. Give me just 30 seconds here. MLB The Show 25, done. And then we'll be able to share this into the Twitter world. Discord already shared it as well. Good. All right. Repeating history. That's what we'll be hoping for after an historic season. All right. Dom, I think, could it be that you had won a created player, Dom? Oh no, you're a channel member, Dom. Someone gifted you a channel membership. We'll be live with a channel member exclusive stream Saturday night. So we're live tonight, Wednesday. We'll be live on Friday with the Bruins, and we'll be live Saturday with an exclusive stream for, I believe, the 56 channel members we have. All right, I'm going to just pull the comments up from the last one as well, as I think, could it be that there were some comments left? Or at least one. Let me just get this for us. Episode number 33 last week. Passing the baton, yes, we had to do that. No comments. Perfect. So we're ready to continue on. Okay, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen, moving into our 13th season in Toronto. The entirety of the 2037 season, and cross your fingers, postseason will be here tonight. Outfield of Chourio, Hanks, and Souza, with Dykes and Leon growing in the system. Will they get some MLB time? We'll see. Roger Gomez-Phelps at third base, Michael Coffey, Travis Bazana, Kai Ashton, 70 overall, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., a future Data 782 Hall of Famer. This is his final season in Toronto. Whether or not he retires, we can't keep him anymore after this season. He was big in the postseason. He still pulled his weight. Another World Series title for him. And catcher, still a question mark, we have to say. For the pitching, we get stronger and stronger. Coppola, 95. Jennings, 89. Cordero, 90. Evers, 89. Cortez, ready for the MLB, 87. And the pitching bullpen looking great as well. So here's how our lineup will look to begin the season. Cy Harder and Steven Yastrzemski are both question marks. In terms, more Yastrzemski of will he stay as catcher. Had not a bad, but not a great first season in Toronto. Lost his spot in the postseason, and Cy Harder took over. He was much better. So he'll DH for now, but will he be the everyday catcher eventually? Maybe. Chourio, Souza, who had an injury-shortened season, but was batting .329 and probably would have been Rookie of the Year if he hadn't gotten injured. Then you have Justin Dykes, who had a good spring training, A potential, 77. Vlad Jr. Sosea, former third-round pick of the Mets. He's here, first and third base eligible. Mark Imasa, former first-round pick from Japan. Sorry, was it in the Discord server? Thank you for saying so, Doggy, because there's usually always in the comments. Oh, yes. Thank you. Oh, Doggy, thank you. So Doggy said in the last one, I would honestly keep Yastrzemski on a very short leash, our catcher here. He's only 25 and 92 overall. You rarely find a catcher that young and this high of an overall already. I would DH whoever has worse fielding stats, I think that's Cy Harder, and have Cy bat like 6th as he's good, but with such a stacked lineup, it's so difficult to get a player into the lineup. Back to Yastrzemski, I would say give him a month and check on him. If he's doing so-so, give him another one until he becomes unplayable. I think that's a fair approach to have, as we have such a high overall player that we've given such a big contract to, but he hasn't been great, and there's other teams who need a catcher, and we have 2 good ones. So we'll see what happens. I like that. Cy Harder is batting 6th, Yastrzemski will be there, and I don't know if we move. We'll play around with the lineup. We'll start the season like this. Of course, with lefties, we never even set up, so let's go ahead and set the lefty lineup. Let's just hold on. Let's just get crazy here. Okay, so Yastrzemski at catcher. Center field is Hanks. DH is Harder. Churio, Vlad, right field. Okay, so the difference in lefties. Let's have the identical roster here for a moment. RGP, Hanks, Ashton. No, we don't want we want RGP to lead off. Let me just make it identical for a second, then we can fix it. Bazana, Harder, Yastrzemski. Bazana, Harder, Yastrzemski, Churio, Souza. Okay, so now let's fix this up. Leadoff will be Patrick Souza with his crazy contact against lefties and righties. Let's start with righties, though. So Souza will lead off against righties. Yeah, RGP is a power bat, so we don't want to have him there. 45 home runs. We'll put him in the 4. RGP can go in the 4. Should we go in the 3 or the 4? We'll start him in the 4. Hank's usually good with that contact and speed. We'll put him in the 2. Ashton can go in the 5. Bazana... Maybe Churio in the 3. Not a big home run guy, but he did have a big season. Let's try Churio, RGP, Ashton, Bazana, Harder, Yastrzemski, Coffee. Too many righties. No, something like this. So right, left, switch, right, left, right, switch, right, left. Yeah, we like that. Maybe something like that is the answer. Or Hank swaps with Coffee. Let's start like this against righties. Yes. Yes. And then against lefties, we'll keep Souza in the leadoff. Hanks, Ashton. Anyone do we take out against lefties? Harder DHing, maybe. Who's really good against lefties? Junior Sosaya and Marky Massa, actually, but especially Sosaya. So Sosaya can DH against lefties. What do you say? Churio, Hanks. No, we want to have Souza leading off because he was batting .329 in the leadoff last year. But then you say Hanks, Kai, RGP, Bazana, like this. Churio in the 6th spot, maybe? Let's try it like that. Right, left, right, left, switch, right, left, right, left. Maybe something like this. Against lefties, Sosaya will DH. Yastrzemski's not great. Harder's not that much better. Churio, RGP. RGP has to be higher, of course. But something like that. For the bats, yeah. And we'll have Yamasa on the bench ready to go. Yeah, Souza was really good last year. So, you know what? Okay, we'll start the same. Bazana, Churio. Bazana, Churio, Yastrzemski, Harder. So Sosaya, though, we'll put him a bit higher. Right. Yeah, let's switch it up here. Because of all these righties. Let's get Coffee in here instead. So right, left, switch, right. Left, right. So 3 righties there. But yeah, Yastrzemski will go like that. Okay, so there's the difference for righties and lefties. Good. For the pitching rotation, Robbie Coppola is our ace for this season. Good numbers last year in 2036, ready to take over as a 95 overall. Let's do it, Robbie. From Jamaica, first-round pick in 2030. Sam Jennings, the lefty, then Cordero, Evers, and Cortez are all righties. Same for Maldonado and Nguyen. It's going to be tough here. Ferreira, Baisley, Willie Hernandez, John Jackson, Garrett Sainz, we just picked up from, I'm not sure who we traded for him, traded to get it. Whatever I'm trying to say. And then Porter Rosnoy, who has a tough 2035, much better 2036, almost reliever of the year with 52 saves. And there you go. So there's our lineup to begin the season, ladies and gentlemen, for year number 13. 2037 season. All right, we kick it off with a game here on the road against the Athletics. Either Jackson or Signs won't get much playing time because of 2 setups. I know, the game is weird like that. We'll have to just keep an eye on the numbers and see what we can do. So, the season opener is on the road. The World Series champs are at Sutter Health Park against the Oakland, yes, the Oakland Athletics in this universe. And let's play ball. Ryan Finnegan on the mound, 92 overall for Oakland. Let's do it. Fly out, walk. Let's try and get through these here. I have a lot to do this episode. Wait, caught stealing. Single, 2-run home run from RGP. Welcome back. The AL MVP is ready to go for more. Last year, he was, AL MVP, didn't win anything else. AL MVP, Roger Gomez Phelps, starting off with a home run. What's this? I can't see your comment there. What is this? Sky Zone. What is that? I can't see your comment. I saw it on my TV, but I couldn't see it on my YouTube. You want to comment that again? Something about what? Okay. Anyway, so Hanks was caught stealing sadly, but still, instead of a 3-run home run, it's a 2-run home run and a strikeout. All right, bottom of the first. Single, fly out. Actually, pick off, pitch, single. Runners on the corners now. And this is Prince. Was he with us? Yes, Prince Hyde, former Blue Jay Prince Hyde. Here he is. Stolen base from Brandon Ring. Error gets him on base. No. Fielding error by Robbie Coppola. What? All right, 1 out, bases loaded. Walks in a run. Robbie Coppola. Come on. Strikeout and fielder's choice. That was a little scary. Churio grounds out. Yastrzemski pops up. Harder strikes out. All right, strikeout, ground out, 2-1, top of the third. Strikeout, walk for J.J. Hanks. Steal this time, yes. Yastrzemski against his old team, by the way. Ashton singles, runners on the corners. RGP strikes out. Ground out, fly out, ground out. All right, here's Travis Bazana, singles. Fielder's choice gets Churio on base. Yastrzemski fly out, harder fly out. Bottom of the fourth, strikeout, fly out, and strikeout. All right, the numbers are coming back down now. Good. Coffee singles. Souza singles. Runners on first and second. Strikeout for Hanks. Ashton strikes out. RGP strikes out. So on base. Strikeout. The first setup pitcher gets more compared to the second. No, sorry, there was someone else who put a message. So who was this? Let me see. It didn't show up on my YouTube. I see. Some channel with 28 subscribers said go see my channel or something like that. All right, here we go. Single from Steve Valentin. Pick off pitch, error again. Our second error. Hanks, we have 2 errors now. 2 RBI triple. Bases clearing triple, we're down by 1. Strikeout, fly out. Great. All right, top of the 6th, down by 1. They have 3 runs on 4 hits. Fly out, ground out, fly out. Coppola, close getting pulled here. Single, fly out, single. All right, he's done. 5 1/3 innings pitched from the 95 overall, striking out 6, but giving up 3 runs on those 6 hits. Let's go to John Jackson, 89 overall relief pitcher. Strikeout, hit by pitch, 2 RBI single, 2 RBI double, RBI, there you go. So John Jackson got through 1 batter, 81 ERA. Thanks for nothing, and we blow the game like that. Great. Let's finish it off with Darrell Baisley. Fly out. So this game is a scam. RBI double, thank you. Walk, strikeout, ground out, good. Down by 5. Here we go. Strikeout, ground out, walk, fly out. Let's give some time to Devin Nguyen. Yeah, give the bench bats some time. That's what we're going to do here for Devin as well. Fly out, ground out. All right, Michael Coffey, we're going to go to Mark Imasa from Japan. He flies out. Souza, we're going to go to Justin Dykes. He grounds out. And Hanks, we're going to go to Sosea. He walks. For Ashton, who gives way to Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who pops up. And we lose 8-3 because of a 5-run 6th inning. That was horrible. But okay, we shake it off and we keep going. We lose the season opener, not great. Let's go for the home opener. 12-2 win, there you go. 4-1 loss, 2-1 win, 3-1 loss. AAA, 10-day IL, on the road. All right, so we're 2-5 to start the season. What's a good PS3 baseball game, like NHL 14 level? Crush Bug, good question. Is it just the show for like 14, the show 15? Out of the park baseball? I don't know much about anything else, honestly, unless anyone else has something to say. Sorry to tell you. So our first 7 games are on the road. The World Series champs are 2-5 right now. More losses than we had all season last year, almost. Okay, let's make sure we're addressing this. Hanks 208, can't stay. Bazana 115, come on. Yastrzemski's the one who's doing well, somehow. But no one else is getting any chances here? Come on. Okay, so lead off. Let's go to... No, Souza can stay, but Yastrzemski... Hanks and Coffee will swap, maybe. Hanks and Coffee, let's try that. See if there's anything. And pitching... All of our starters were great, actually. Or very good. Cordero so, but all of our starters were good. It's John Jackson who was an embarrassment. Yeah, those are tight losses. All right, let's try and shake them off. Yeah, 1-0, 2-1. Let's shake them off. Home opener here in Toronto now. Let's fly through this one against the Brewers, who are 5-1. Miguel Cordero is on the mound at Rogers Center. Coffee's getting tired. All right, we need someone who's shortstop eligible. Marky Massa would be that guy, hopefully, but he's not. All right, first inning, second inning. There we go. Keep her rolling. Keep her rolling, Miguel. There you go. 0-0, 1 hit each. Line out, ground out, strike out. Let's fly through this one. Nope. Keep going. Fly out, ground out, hit by pitch, single. Second hit he gives up. Single again, a runner thrown out. Eesh, okay, I think he's done. That was hit. Down 1-0. We have 1 hit through 5 innings. Ashton strikes out. RGP strikes out. Basically, something where Batista on Blue Jays was not old. A little bit of research would give you an answer. I sadly did not play any of those to be able to give you a good answer. Bazana batting 107, grounds out. Great. Again, another good showing from a pitcher who gets 0 support from the bats. We're going to have to do something about that. 2-run home run. There you go. We get a run finally. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Yeah, that makes sense.
Number 7, Aaron.
Rosnoy, who doesn't get... He's only pitched 1 inning in 7 games because we're never in a good position. Ground out, strikeout. Good. We're down by 2 with a chance to get back in this game. Gomez Phelps batting 281. Let's go. Fly out. Bazana batting 103. Let's put Marky Massa in. Singles. Okay. We have somebody aboard. Tying run at the plate. Jason Churio. Maybe we'll have better luck if we go in game. Let's just go in game 1 so we can really fly through the simulation with a lot to do between the season and playoffs.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi.
Oops, not quick manage. Here we go. We got a sip of water here. Churio swinging in the dirt. Millman tries to advance there.
And the runner holds.
Much of a Shakespeare guy, but I read a lot in high school.
The whole team trying to pull it out.
Romeo and Juliet, Merchant of Venice, Macbeth. What else did I read?
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Trying to stay out of Hamlet, I don't think I did. 0-2 and goes down swinging. Thanks for nothing.
And they're down to their last out.
Down to our last out. Tying run at the plate.
Maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for
Steven Yastrzemski batting 241. These bats are horrible right now.
Rolled softly, but that goes
fouled back. 0-1.
The tying run at the plate.
Swing and a miss.
Their final strike.
0-2.
150 words out of 300. Oh, 300 words. That's not an essay. 300 words. That's a response. You're halfway there.
Good job to fight that.
Four seam gets some contact on that. Still down 0-2.
Next one misses.
Splitter's a ball. First time we go chasing. Good. Do not go gentle and back good night. That's what I can tell you. There's my Shakespeare.
Outside.
Splitter outside. Yastrzemski, good eye. Come on, Yastrzemski. You're the tying run, buddy. 1 swing of the bat. 2-2. Delivery. And right down the heart. Watch it come right down. Another loss for this Blue Jays team. 117 wins last year. And now we're 2-8 in our first 10 games. Hey, Crush Bro, thank you for the $2 donation. Will you play non-sports on your channel? NASCAR? Well, NASCAR would be a sport, wouldn't it? But yeah, we played Formula 1 before, once upon a time. But yeah, I've done a lot of things that are non-sports on the channel. It's been a while because I've been mostly focused on what the majority of you want to see, which is NHL, MLB, stuff like that. But I'd have no problem with that. Crush Route, let me go ahead and add an entry for you for the created player raffle. There you go. Thank you very kindly. But yeah, I'm always open to whatever people want to see. Just that, and not to pick a doggy, but I know Doggy really wants to see Subnautica. I'm not saying no to Subnautica, but if it's only one person, it's tough to say, okay, I'm going to buy a $40 game and play it once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Okay, auto-fix pitching staff there in AA, AAA. Let me guess, in AAA, they put all relief pitcher. Yeah, the closing pitcher is a starting pitcher. Why does the game always do this? Who else is a starting pitcher? Starting pitcher. Okay. B, B, C potential. Who else is here? C, C, C. Okay, that's good. I have to always do this or else the game does crazy things. Actually, Edgar Bruno's a starting pitcher. Edgar Bruno should be in here. Hold on. Yeah, McGraw out, Bruno in. These are all starters. No, the closer, Schuster. What's he doing there? C and C. 22, 25. We'll put McGraw in there. We have a lot of lefties. Okay, right, left, left, right, left. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay. Relief starter. No. Closer, I have to do all this myself because the game can't handle it. Mid-relief. You guys are mid-relief. Okay, Coley is a starting pitcher. This guy's a starting pitcher. Then relief, relief, relief. Relief, relief, setup, and the closer. Okay, good. And in AA, this guy's a relief pitcher, starting pitcher, starting pitcher. This guy should be playing. Bucky Grissom. All these lefties. I mean, that's what we wanted. We wanted more lefties in our system. Left, right, left. Right, would be the exact same. Left, right, blah, blah, blah. Any other starters? Yeah, Quevedo. Swap these two guys. He has 8 potential. He's got to be pitching, actually. A, 24. Yeah, Garcia can never quite make it, man. B at 22, 67. Yeah, Luna will come out. Quevedo will go in. That's a heavy lefty lineup. But you know what? I don't really care. It's all about innings pitched. That's what matters the most. So put him right in the middle. Relief, relief, long relief, mid, mid, mid. All these mid-relief guys. And then the closer can be Maurice McKenna. Sure, you go closer. Setup, mid, mid, mid. Long, long, good. And then called up these guys, blah, blah, blah. Who did you send to single A? Okay. That has to be. And then for the lineups, I'll let that be. AA, AAA. They usually know what they're doing. The game knows what it's doing, I'm saying. Meanwhile, for us, Coffee batting 192, Ashton 233, Bazana 103. 103 he's batting. I can't take him out, but unless we put Imasa in. Maybe Imasa comes in against righties for a little while. I don't know what to say. His defense is really high as well. We need him for his defense. Hanks 192. Okay, we gotta do something in the outfield. Harder batting 222. Vlad's gonna come DH for a little bit. Yastrzemski can stay. Churio 172. Hanks 192. Okay, Churio out against lefties. Dykes 73. Yeah, Justin Dykes will come in against lefties. DH Junior Sosea hasn't even played yet, so lefties, no one's even seeing time as lefties. You have to face some lefties around here. So Souza can stay there. Ashton, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Who could just hit the ball, man? Coffee 180. Let's put Hanks back, I guess. Bazana, you go at the bottom. Yastrzemski here. Hey, Chris, doing all right, buddy? One of our channel members checking in. So far, so good. I replied to your message last night, by the way. We'll keep discussing things. But so far, so good. Just the team here in Toronto doing horribly. We're coming off as World Series champions, yet we're 2-8 right now to start the year. We don't want to hit the panic button just yet, but let's make some changes to this order. And let's try this. All right? And for the pitching's been fine. All right, there we go. So 3-1 loss, 7-4 win. Good. We're back in the win column. So we're not 2-8. We're 2-6 in 8 games. My bad. Scouting now. We don't really have much to think about, but we will try to do as much discovery to start, as always. Pitchers in the West. Pitchers in the Central. And pitchers in the East to start. Let's do that. We've seen it, and we're meeting in a few minutes. You'll get a message tonight. Thanks for your timely responses. Absolutely, my friend. I'm very excited. Okay, so we're 3-6. Here we go. 9-6 win, 9-2 win. Finally, Souza flexor strain out for a day or two. Keep him active. 11-1 loss with him out of the lineup. 5-4 loss again with him out of the lineup. Good. So Souza's back. We won 3 in a row. Then he gets injured. We lose back to back. Dykes. Look at all these. Look at these snowflakes. Look at all the cold streaks. Okay, Souza in, Souza in. You're right, but I'll give it 1 week. Central and East, I'll give more time. But for discovery, I don't mind. For scouting, there's not a lot from the West. But for discovery, could be. Vlad batting 313. We need the 70 overall 313, the 98 overall 152. That makes sense. All right, so keep it like that. Yastrzemski's cold, but he's batting 271. You know what? We're winning. Let's keep it like this. Even let's get Souza back in the lineup and let the game do what it does. Okay, 6-3 win. Awesome. Bison have 27 players, 26 max. How many home runs do we have? Can I look at that? I can look at it, but can I sort it? I don't think so. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 home runs in 14 games. So what did we just say? Sorry, what did I say I wanted to do right now? Oh, the AAA. AAA, I guess someone was injured, could it be? Too many bats in AAA? Yeah, too many bats in AAA. Too many outfielders. One of these outfielders are going to go down. Chris Carey? Yeah, this guy can go down. And then AA needs someone to go down. Probably an outfielder there as well. Lloyd. Carey's... Yeah, I guess Carey's going to single A. Okay. 4-2 win. 11-5 win. So since making those changes... We've won 3 games in a row, then lost back-to-back with Souza out, then won 3 again in a row. So since making those changes and Souza being healthy, we've won 6 out of 6. Cheating heel, I've started to play with auto lineups and leave it to the coach. He plays with the lineup and batting order all the time, which seems to work better than having me do it manually all the time. You know what? In a season where we're having cold streaks like this, maybe we'll do that. But right now we're winning. So let's keep going for now and see what that leads to. See, in the West, look, 4 discovered. Nice. Okay, so cancel, cancel, cancel. Who do we just discover? Anyone interested? Oh! Who's this? Brian Huerta, 86-99, unranked. Whoa, this guy's like an 85 out of the draft or something? What's this? Okay, you get scouted. Who else is recently scouted? Unranked 45 could be interesting. And unranked 97? Yeah, everyone else not so much. Unranked 97 could be interesting. You think he probably will, but just that's crazy numbers to see. Whether it's 20% scouted or not, those are wild numbers. All right, then we'll go back to Discovery afterwards. Let's keep it up here. Leo Castro out for 6 months in AA. Goodbye. 7-6 loss, 6-0 win, 8-5 loss. Let's go see for one more here. The Red Sox are 3 games above us. Let's go check it out. We're 9-10. They're 11-6. Haven't seen the game in a little bit, so let's fly through one. Hey, did I see that right? Jackie Robinson Day jerseys? Hey, it's Jackie Robinson Day. There you go. Only ever gone in to a game on Jackie Robinson Day. Vladimir Cortez on the mound.
Play ball.
And let's play ball. First inning, second inning, third inning, 1-0 Blue Jays, 1-1. Fourth inning, we're up by 2. Red Sox get 2 back. Cortez is getting tired. We give him one more mistake. Fly out, ground out, single. End the inning, strikeout. Nice, that's it for him. We're up by 1. Let's get him out of there. Cortez doing well. Let's go to Darryl Baisley. Gets us through that. Come on. Almost got a run. Almost got a run there. Single. Pick off. Let's change. Pick off, and change. Let's go to... No, you know what? Baisley, get us to the 9th. Please get us to the 9th. Double play. Awesome. No, solo home run. And strikeout. Cheating Hill, I've also stopped scouting field players. I only scout pitchers and use them to trade for the fielders I need. Much easier to get pitching value out of the draft. That's also a good point. I like the storyline of drafting a player, but makes sense that that's probably a bit more realistic in terms of game mechanics. All right, 9th inning. It's a tie game against former Blue Jay Harvey Ward. Down to a 79 overall now. Harvey Ward. All right, here we go. Here we go. Strike out, pop up, ground out. All right, let's go Porter Rosno and get us to extras. Here we go. Strike out, ground out. Here we are in the 10th inning now. Ashton grounds out. Just get Hanks home, man. Steal. It's caught. Ground out. All right, bottom of the 10th. Fly out. Strike out. RBI double, and that'll kill us. Walk off double. Keep active. All right, 2-1 win. A 6-5 loss. We are 10-12. So you know what still interests me. Dan Hall, not so much. This unranked guy, sure. Let's continue doing discovery. Let's scout the position. I don't know. Shortstop's international. Right? Shortstop, we're 15th in our system? Yeah. A nice shortstop might not hurt if there's one. 2-1 win, 8-3 loss. Lance Harris, no, in AAA out 2 to 3 months. We love Lance Harris. Cole Carrick traded there. Big deal. 9-3 loss. Then a 17-2 win. 4-1 win. 4-2 win. That's what we like to see. 4-3 loss. All these tight losses were 14 and 15. RGP still cold. Yastrzemski still cold, batting .236. Vlad batting .339. Okay, let's make some serious changes now. Yastrzemski, Harder is not any better. We're going to move you down in the order then. Okay, Vlad comes up to the 5. Yastrzemski goes to the bottom. Bazana has heated up. Good. Bazana, Vlad, Coffee, Churio, Yastrzemski. Dykes batting .278. Do we get him in over Churio? Churio's already on the bench against lefties. Hanks and Souza, hard to pull them, but Souza only batting .256 as our leadoff guy. Vlad, he's crazy. Yeah, Yastrzemski's batting .236 right now. Don't forget to set positions for scouting to drive interest up. True. Thank you, Cheating Heel. Dykes has been doing well. Imasa's batting .429 in his small sample size. Imasa can play second or third. Gomez Phelps is cold. But Vlad's been good in the DH spot. I want to get Imasa in somehow. Again, maybe it's just against lefties, I don't know. Sosea's batting .346. He's doing well. Are you planning a new live franchise for 26? Yes, I am. That's the plan for MLB The Show 26. Cy Harder batting .179. He's not starting any right now, though. Against lefties, Dykes is doing well, Sosea's doing well. I'd almost put Vlad. He could play third, but the defense... Look at that defense. No, he can't play third. He has to only DH. I wish Imasa was shortstop eligible. Unless Bazana goes... Yeah, Bazana to shortstop. And Imasa in at second base. Let's do that. Hey, there you go, dog. You read your mind before even... As you were typing it, I read it. We'll try that. Bazana will go short. And so Coffee out against righties. Or should come out against lefties. We'll do it against lefties as an experiment to start. Okay. Coffee out against lefty. I'd love the challenge to bring the A's back to glory playing Moneyball. I'm down for that. We did our A's series back on what? MLB The Show 20? Okay, so against lefties, you have Dykes, Sosea, and Imasa, and they're doing well. They might need to bleed into the against righties lineup. Bazana, Dykes, Sosea, Imasa, Bazana, Vlad, Coffee, Churio. Okay, let's try that. But the Twins need some help as well. Some big help. Alright, and the pitching. Everyone's doing pretty well, I have to say. Bullpen has been so-so. Signs and Jackson haven't been great. They've been so-so. Alright, I definitely smell a trade coming soon. And now let's see, these guys, this guy, so Huerta wasn't as crazy as we thought, but still good. Ortiz, so-so. How are these shortstop prospects? Anyone of interest? We picked 30 and 32. That's big. 30 and 32. So let's start scouting these guys, and once we really have that first pick ready, then we can just do some general scouting probably. 22, 30. Yeah, let's get all these shortstops scouted. International, 30 plus 25 plus that 15. All right. Let's do that. 2-1 loss, of course. 8-3 win, good. 5-1 win. I didn't change the interests. I'll do that after. 11-2 win. Kerry Lloyd out for 1 to 2 months. We're 17 and 16, above 500. Very good. Charlie Deal, tough times in AA. Feliz, hot bat there as a catcher. Rosario, Samuel, Schuster. Okay, good numbers. 4-3 win. 7-1 win. Our longest streak of the season here. 19 and 16. Scouting. So 93. Yeah, let's keep it up. Let's do this again for one more week. No, hold on. Interest. Positional needs. Shortstops. We could pick up to 3. All right, let's say shortstop. Right field. Everything else we're first in. Center field, I guess. Oh, you know what? I'll probably be scouting a lot of starting pitchers. So let's do that. Data, when it comes to injuries, you only put players on 60-day if they're dead or you need an open spot. Yeah, the guy was out for 2 months. Just throw him, and he's not in the MLB either. 7-2 win. Keep it up here. Keep that streak going. That is now 3. That's a 6-game winning streak. 7, 8. Keep it going. 8-game win streak comes to an end. We're 22 and 17. 11-2 win right after. Souza pulled groin. Keep him active. 5-3 loss. We're 23 and 18. Good. All right, those guys are fully scouted. B prospects. Any other of these shortstops? Okay, let's get Trejo scouted. Anyone else? Yeah, and Burgos. One of those first picks can be a shortstop, probably. 4-3 loss, 4-3 loss, 4-1 win. Hold on, did it put Souza in properly? No, it did not. Souza... Hold on. Souza here. Churio against lefties is still in, right? Yeah, I think so. So now Churio's hot. Good. Well, now the bats are heating up. Now the bats are heating up. Good. Yastrzemski batting .219. Okay, against lefties, we're going to go Cy Harder for a little bit. Maybe Cy Harder can get hot as well. Now Coffee's hot too, finally. Yeah. Dykes, good. Okay. And now Vlad's getting cold a little bit. Batting .271. Let's give some time to Junior Sosea against righties. He's been great against lefties. Let's give him some time against righties as well. Even Imasa, great for contact. We'll give Sosea a chance. He was there first. Okay. 8-6 win. Good. 3-0 loss. Back-to-back 3-0 losses against the Phillies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yastrzemski might be nearing his end. We're 25 and 22. Let's go into this game against the Phillies. We get shut out in back-to-back games. Let's make sure we're getting a run here in this one. At home at Rogers Center, hosting the Phillies. Miguel Cordero on the mound. With Cy Harder in as well. Oh, goodness. Home run, single. Just already 4 hits, 3 runs on 4 hits. Great. All right, hey, 3 more runs. Very good. We got 3 back. Cordero, this guy, what a bum. 92 overall. What a bum. Maldonado, get in here. So, 10 runs scored in the first 2 innings. 1 run for the Phillies. Keep it going. And now no more runs, right? Empty. Empty. There we go. There's 2 runs for us. We have some life. 9th inning. We go to Rosnoy. Line out, ground out, strike out. All right, we scored 6 runs after being shut out in back-to-back games, but now we're still down by 1. Jason Churio strikes out. Junior Sosaya, 3 for 4, grounds out. Andy Massa down. There you go. 7-6 loss. Beautiful. Too late. Sorry about that. Charlie Condon. Traded there. 4-1 win, 6-5 win, 8-0 win. We were angry after that series. 8-7 win, 5-3 loss, 6-3 loss. Tampa Bay leading the division. Let's go see a game against them in a moment. 87. So these guys weren't that interesting then. Okay, so in the end, if we scout prospects, we want to see all prospects who are going to be going around 30 to 32, right? But who knows with the way things go. We want to really hit on those first 2 picks. We have 4 picks in the top 77. This one might be all about just scout position. Scout position, starting pitcher international, starting pitcher central, starting pitcher east. Let's do 2 weeks of that, and then reevaluate. 2 weeks of that. All right, 10-5 loss, 6-2 win, 8-0 loss, 6-3 win. We are 31-27. I wanted to go see that game. Sorry, I forgot about that against the Rays. All right, RGP is cold. Bazan is cold. Sosaya is hot. Good. He doesn't look like the star we thought we acquired, and we have someone pushing for a spot. Maybe we trade him for a package that includes a top reliever since our bullpen struggles a bit. I'm down for that. Yastrzemski batting .221, but Harder's not doing much better, batting .164. Do we call up Pedro Gonzalez? No, not Pedro Gonzalez. Barton Parnell. Do we call up Barton Parnell? Maybe we do that. Imasa batting .395. Yeah, so Coffey's going to swap. Coffey's coming out. Imasa's coming in. 1 home run, 8 RBI. Yastrzemski 7 home runs, 18 RBI. Does have good numbers. I'm ready to do it, but not yet. Yastrzemski's analytical numbers, let's see. OPS 689. No errors, that's good. 1.5 wins above replacement. Or even, yeah, another catcher back in the package could be. Strikeout percentage is lower than usual. Walk percentage is higher than usual. At-bats per home run has been getting more and more, which is not great. Power, speed, secondary average. Could be that he's getting unlucky. We're going to wait a little bit on Yastrzemski, but time is ticking. 2 cold guys together? No. Let's put Imasa in the 5. He's been great. Let's try that. And against lefties... Harder can... Maybe Yastrzemski... No, we'll do it like this. Massa... Maybe Hanks leads off against lefties. Nah, Sousa has the better numbers, but I don't get it. 333, 164 Harder is killing me, man. Okay, let's try that. And pitching, so-so. ERAs are slowly going up a little bit. Coppola's leading the way. Bullpen starting to go down the tubes as well, I have to say there. Yeah. Okay. 3-2 loss, 9-2 loss. We can't wait forever here. Another week like this. 3-1 win, 5-2 win, 7-4 win, 9-7 win. Finally, we win 4 in a row after all that. We're 36-28, 2 games back of the Rays. Warren hit hard in AAA. Young did well in AA. Estrada did well. Outstanding. Let's look at these numbers here in AAA. Cortez batting .291, Parnell .281, Robbie Bell .236, Leon .236. Eesh. Not that great. Huey Monreal. Yeah, numbers are not that good here. Sparks batting .187. Gillespie .297. That's good. 306 for Zinn. Dylan Zinn. And AA, Matt Pineda. Good. Huerta. Young. Okay. Peter Pena. Okay. 9-2 win. Warren out for 2 to 3 months. Goodbye. 8-0 win. Okay. 38-28 with that win streak. Now at the top of the AL East. Okay. Yeah, let's cancel all these assignments. Did anything stand out when we did those 2 weeks? Starting pitchers. Recently scouted. Anyone standing out? This guy, Ross Novoa. Yes. Anyone else who might be closer to where we're picking? Okay, Scott Capel. 27. Brett Kolkol. Great name. Kolkol from Germany. Could join Sam Jennings. Isn't he from Germany too? All right. 7-1 win. Yes. 9-8 win. 12-1 win. This is the Blue Jays team we know and love. 5-1 win. That's 42-28. 6-2 win. 3-0 win. Undefeated in the month of June. Winning what? That's 12 in a row? 13 in a row, I think. We're 44-28. Finally. Finally. Here are all the hot fire emojis, whatever you want to call them. We finally found the lineup we needed. Yastrzemski batting .237. Ah, come on, Yastrzemski. The numbers have to pick up. The on-base percentage is the same as it's been. Slugging percentage is the same that it's been. OPS is getting better. He's getting better. He's getting better. He's getting better. He's getting better. His wins above replacement is getting good too. Only the Jays could do it in real life. I know. Couldn't get that World Series done. Pitching rotation. Okay, the numbers are coming down. Still, the relief pitching could be a bit better. Yeah, Sign's up to an 82. He was an 80. He's up to an 82. John Jackson, man. His numbers have gotten up every year. Every year that he's been a full-timer, minus his rookie year. His ERA, 2.93, 2.94, 3, 3.15, 3.23, 4.35. Every year it gets higher. And we're paying him $10 million starting next year. I don't know if I want to pay him $10 million. Walker Ferreira, he's been really good, but this year, Devin Noy, I want to give him more innings. All right, continuing on. 6-0 win. Keep it going. Julian Iglesias traded there. Okay. 5-3 win. Keep it up. 8-7 win. Gillespie Auto. Keep it going. Simulate. And we finally lose 5-4 after a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 game win streak to bring us to 47-29, 5.5 games above the Rays. Finally. Whatever. 5-4 loss, 3-1 win. We're back on track. All right, scouting. These guys look interesting. 74-86, 76-88. Do we have enough at 85%? Scotty? Yeah, we have him enough. There's not enough time to dedicate another thing to him. Okay, scout prospect. All. Boldy hat-trick. There you go. Okay, who else might be out here? Once it gets to 30, 32, and all that. We never know who's going to drop, sadly. But who is there a lot of that we could scout positions of, maybe? We scouted a little bit in those positions. Maybe should we scout outfielders a bit more? Yeah, you know what? Let's scout position. That'll tell us a bit more. So, shortstops they did a lot of already. Mostly international, but I think we already know who we're going for. One of our 2 picks at 30 and 32. Left field international. No, sorry, right field. Right field international. Right field central. Center field international. Let's try that. Okay, 8-0 win. 12-4 win. 6-5 win. 4-0 loss. What a month this has been. The month of June. Turning our season around. 10-4 win. 3-1 win. 8-7-7. Okay, any of those guys of interest to us? With a couple weeks left in scouting? Recently scouted anyone? I doubt he drops, though, all the way to us. Robbie Jimenez. Okay, let's scout him. 62, 58 to 90. Jack Henson. Okay, let's scout him. Anybody else? 81 to 99. Obviously not true, but interesting to scout at least. He's 21. No, I'm not going to do it. These guys who are 21, I don't want to do 23. No. Okay, so for this guy, he's good at efficiency. Who else can we scout, actually? Just in general. Actually, of all the shortstops in the MLB who are going to be in this draft, would he drop? I don't think. 10, 11, 21. Maybe he drops. Then 9, he won't drop. 36. 36 might drop. Let's scout him. All right. 53 and 31. 17 to 2 win. That's the Blue Jays team we love. Oh, look at these numbers now. Now these numbers are becoming something. 15 home runs, 16 home runs. Marky Massa has been a beast, up to an 80 overall. Junior Sosaya, 354, the future at first and third. Or DH, I don't know what. Bazana's finally alive. The box score of that game. Sure. Steven Yastrzemski now up to batting 248. Good. Box score of that game. Let's see it. Blue Jays. Let's see. Hits for at-bats. 3 for 4 was Ashton. 3 for... Hold on. Sorry. Sneeze coming. Sorry about that. 3 for 4 Yastrzemski. 3 for 5 Churio. 2 for 5 Bazana. 2 for 4 Sosaya. Only one Souza 0 for 5. 3 strikeouts. 5 strikeouts the entire game. And 3 for Souza. Yes, 6 RBI for Bazana. All right, let's keep it going. 9-3 win and 6-3 loss. What a month of June. Whew. 3-2 win. And now here we are, 56 and 32. Let's see what they say here. Medeiros was hit hard. Hot bat there. Gillespie outstanding. Good month. All right. Real Deal Prime, welcome aboard, buddy. Yes, one of our channel members. Get those channel member exclusive emojis in there. Kyle Wood, drink your milk. Let's do it. 6-0 win. Rosnoy closes it out. 4-3 win. 58 and 32 into the last week of scouting now. Do we scout this guy a little bit more? Good question. This guy, we're done. 25% only. No, we're taking him out. Robbie Jimenez will get us to 65%. Our scouts don't like him. No, I'm not going to do it. All right, who else might be out here in the 30, 32, 60 range, whatever it might be? 38, second baseman, Ellis Callaway. Ellis Callaway is interesting. Okay, Ellis Callaway. Only 25% will learn about him, though. I'll get us to 60. I want to learn from guys who we're going to know everything from. And these later picks are going to be pure dart throws. Actually, let's sort by team rank. Yeah, team rank. Who else are the secrets who our scouts like that the rest of the league might not be as interested in? 11, 12. This guy looks crazy. Closing pitcher again. The closing pitcher might drop. Do you scout one of those closing pitchers? 75 to 9, 85 to 99, and 75 to 99. The 22-year-old, the 19-year-old. Bo Cortez and Thomas Ashley. Might be worth it. Who else? Relief pitchers. Right fielders, center field, and shortstops. 21-18, Joey Dye. He'll probably go. Damon Lopez, 60 to 94. 60 to Damon Lopez. All right, I want to get one of those shortstops, right? We'll use our last week on that, and hopefully, cross your fingers. 6-4 win, 5-4 win, 10-2 win, sheesh, 11-4 win, 11-10 win, 4-3 win, 6-2 win. Repeating history, absolutely, finally. Took us long enough. All right, who are we going to add to our list here? A lot of guys to add to our draft queue. For our top pick, our top pick's going to be a good one. After that, it's a bit more in the dark. Who else do we have in our queue? Guys we've scouted. Just to throw in there. Yeah. Ashley. No, not so much. Lucky Charm, yes sir! Real deal prime, baby. Let's just start like that, alright? Go to draft, showtime. Grab some water here. First pick, the Tampa Bay Rays select Quentin Kroger, ranked 2 by the league, the #1 guy ranked by our scouts. He goes #1 to the Rays. That makes sense. Number 2, the Orioles get the guy who the league ranked 6th and we ranked 29th, Orlando Feliz. And number 3 is Francesco Trevino, ranked 4th by the league and 4th by our scouts. Probably the top pitcher in that draft class. Francesco, I'm missing. All right, let's sim to our pick, and still a lot of them are left. Good. Who went, though? This guy, Oshiro. This guy ranked 35th, really. Sergio Bermudez. Ross Novoa, sadly. 98th ranked guy, 2nd last week. Classic. The game loves to do silly things like that. I mean, they like him. All right, so here we go. With our pick, do we go for the closing pitcher? We get him at 32, so I'd say probably not the closing pitcher. We could go for the guy ranked 17th, 67 to 97 potential, Herb Nixon from Missouri. We don't know much aside from that. Or we go for more of a guarantee, and we take our shortstop. If we take our shortstop now and our closing pitcher for the next one, that means we'd be looking at either Joey Dye, who did drop, but we didn't have him scouted, or Willie Hernandez. Because Bernardo Velasquez, Carmen Burgos, these guys are interesting, but B potential for sure. Willie Hernandez might be a higher potential, if still B, but higher though. 71 to 86, 71 to 86. This one, 77, 91, could be a tad higher. Has crazy good speed. Similar contact. Carmen Burgos has much better contact and good speed too. Burgos 2nd and 3rd eligible. Why does Willie Hernandez say that he's drafted 2nd round 2036? Oh, is he? He was let walk. Was that what it was? Somebody let him walk? Could it be? And then he's back in the pool? Maybe that's what some of these guys who are older are. I wonder. So Willie Hernandez, a 2nd round pick who didn't get signed, I guess. Yeah, this guy was a 3rd round pick. Anybody else? That's interesting. I never thought about that. So Hernandez, Velasquez, and Burgos. All 3 are interesting. Burgos the better batter. Hernandez the better fielder and speed. Way less on the power. Burgos has like no power. But good vision, good contact, decent speed. Hernandez has really good reaction. So this guy is like the opposite. The other two are most likely C78-ish. You think? 7186, 7186, it could be. But 7791. So do we go for the shortstop with our first pick, or do we go in a different direction? Because then our second pick can be probably Bo Cortez. Joey Dye might have been an idea too. Don't really know anything about him though, that's the problem. Patrick Madden, Alejandro Andino. Could have been interesting. We don't know. We don't know him. Joey Carlisle. What are we thinking here, AGMs? 30 seconds. Hernandez. Potential is 90% of the time right in the middle of the lower to higher scouted potential. Is 90% of the time right in the middle of the lower to higher. So if it's 77, somewhere in the 80s. All right, Willie it is. Willie Hernandez. Where's he from? California. Welcome to Toronto. Using our first pick on him. All right. And then sim to our next pick. Doug Hester goes. And then we'll take Bo Cortez with our second pick. Here as a great closing pitcher to throw in our system. Cross your fingers for Bo Cortez from Virginia. Welcome to Toronto. 22-year-old who could be pitching right out of the gate. Our next pick, everyone's off the queue now, at 67. Our next pick comes at 67. So anyone who we've scouted even a little bit. Center fielder, 64 to 88. Left fielder, 65 to 99. We've scouted Tyler Grady a little bit, 67 to 85. Worst case, good trade value. All right, we'll come back to him. Joey Carlisle is a high-rated, potentially first baseman. Ricky Morgan, we know he's 61 to 89. That first baseman might be the guy. Joey Carlisle could be interesting. Joey Carlisle, and if not, then we just go for the highest ranked guy and cross your fingers. We did scout Kenny Waller a little bit. Contact speed, only 8%. Not sold on the first baseman. All right, you know what? Let's take a swing on the center fielder then. Kenny Waller is going to be our first pick here. And we pick again at 77. And with 77, is the first baseman here? He's not, no problem. With 77, we'll go... This guy's ranked 57 in our system. 67, 61 to 89. Tyler Grady. Ricky Morgan. We've drafted a lot of lefties recently. This guy looks good on the per nines. Tyler Grady. Not everyone's going to be A potential here, so Tyler Grady might be the guy. Might be Tyler Grady. Maybe we go for another shortstop now. Hey, this throws a Fott, really? Clarence Quinones. All these guys, we'll take the shots in the dark later. Okay. Here at 77, we'll go Tyler Grady. Yeah. There you go. Next pick at 107. Abe Kinslow, 67 to 85. Good stamina. Pitch velocity, pitch break. I prefer the per nines here. Pitch control. Alex Fernandez might be interesting. Unranked, but 93. Ooh, this guy could be an interesting shot in the dark. Ross Harris, an overager. 107 to 137. Let's try for Alex Fernandez in the next one. Maybe Ross Harris now. Sure. Probably nothing special, but let's see what happens. 137. Now we go Alex Fernandez. Done. And our last pick at... Is this... Oh, there's one... We still have two more. This is 167. 82... 79 to 93. These older guys are probably nothing special, but... Maybe some trade value. And last pick of the draft at 197. I guess we go Jason Gill. 76, 82, 74. This guy might... 56 to 90. May as well go for him. Jason Gill. Alright, there's the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Not too bad. Last game for the trade... sorry, for the All-Star break. 8-7 loss. Are we in the home run derby again? We got scammed last year with a terrible stadium. Roger Gomez Phelps is going to try it again. Alright, let's try it again, Roger Gomez Phelps. We got scammed last year. Terrible stadium. Alright, Gomez Phelps
Home Run Derby
is what? The 4th seed or something? No, I don't even know where he is. To next user banner. Here we go. So 12, 17, 14. Here we go.
Let's
Roger
see
Gomez
what
Phelps. Did we say
do.
X swing? Hold on, I'm still swinging too early. Were you saying X swing? Was that what it was? 406? Yeah. Oh, he's going to mash. He's going to mash. Oh, yeah, he's going to mash. Oh, a little early. Probably you get so used to the in-game pitches, which are much faster. Oh, really easy work. That one was good. There you go. Perfect, perfect. 451. Easy for our GP. There you go.
Out of here and onto the lawn. No doubt about that one.
Finally, last year I got embarrassed.
It's out of
Perfect,
here.
perfect.
Into
Thank
the
you.
pitcher's bullpen. That's number 4 in a row.
Oh, perfect, perfect again. Thank you.
Number 10. 30 seconds
Let's
left.
take a break. Quick timeout. Juice up. 361. Don't mind if I do. Oh, almost. A little late.
The bonus round has
Alright.
begun.
Bonus round.
Oh,
Go.
that's a monster home run.
You. Oh. Let me guess. All this and it still won't be enough, right? Go.
Another
409.
home run.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Thank you. 466.
Home run.
We'll do a couple power swings to end it. That was a terrible pitch. All right. 14. Will 14 be enough? Will it be enough? No, it won't be! 14 isn't enough. The game is rigged against you. So we have 20, 17, 17, and 16 that all make it through. And the winner beat him 7-6. But 14. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't care.
home run
I'm not gonna
derby
even care.
champion, Roy Donahue.
Goodbye. Okay. All-Star game. Let's see who made it for the AL All-Stars from Toronto. Coppola. Who else? We have one. Aguilar, former Blue Jay, now in Boston. So only one pitcher and Rosnoy. So two pitchers make it. Coppola and Rosnoy. Coppola the starter. Well done. Bazana, who had a horrible start to the year. Bazana, Gomez Phelps, that's 2. Yastrzemski makes it, that's 3. 3 batters, 2 pitchers, that's 5 representatives. And Churio on the bench, Hanks on the bench, so that's 5, 6, and 7. 7 Blue Jays for the AL All-Stars. Woo! Isn't that fun? Nice. AL defeats the NL, you better believe it. And we get back to reality with a 65-33 record. Keep him there, blah, blah, blah. 6-5 win. Let's start signing these draft picks. Let's get people interested. Let's get people interested. And interested and scouted. Let's get them interested and scouted. So, 10% scouting per day plus 3% motivation. Yeah, we could start like that. No, let's take this guy out. 3%. Let's do it like this to start. All right. 1-0 loss. 6-2 win. Keep going. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. My bad. Didn't want to do that. I'll just exit very quickly.
John Shelby alongside Chris
After one
Singleton.
swing. Gomez
We'd
Phelps,
like to
one
welcome
swing of the bat.
those just
One, I don't care what the
tuning
pitch is,
in
I'm
on the
swinging
show
right
for
now.
Live
Power
Look-In.
swing.
You're right on time. Roger Gomez
There you go.
Phelps.
All right. Goodbye.
Hitless so far, so his
Very
hit
late
streak
after the home run derby. Sim and
is in
exit.
danger of
Blah, 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 blah. Blue Jays win 4-2.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just
Go.
sometimes things
Rosnoy,
aren't
player
as
of the game.
comfortable as what
Shout out
you've
to
been used
him.
to. The mound does.
All right. 4-2 win. 5-0 win. We're 69-34 now. 13.5 games up. Okay, now, so we learned a bit more about this guy's. Yes, Bo Cortez, 90 to 97. Ooh, yes. Can we sign you now and save some time here? You interested? Yes, Bo Cortez, welcome. Let's save some time here. Ross Harris, let's learn a bit more about you. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. 1-0 win. Back-to-back shutouts against the Marlins in Miami. Whew. 14-2 win. 4-1 loss for 71 and 35. All right, Kenny Walker, I'm not as interested in right now, but I'll sign you if I can. First, let's try and get Willie Hernandez signed. 55% motivation. Still have enough money? Yeah. 55%? Yes, Willie Hernandez is on board. Good. Who else do we want to learn about? Paul Fernandez. And Jason Gill, I guess. Let's learn more about them. Actually, Ross Harris is very motivated to sign. Can I get you down to 62% motivation? No, 62 is not enough. Okay, think about it. I don't know if we're going to have to sign everybody. Oh, yeah, Rankin. I just pressed auto, but out for 6 months. Rankin down in AAA. That's brutal. 8-4 win, 5-2 win. Matthew, welcome to the stream. One of our channel members checking in. Ross Harris. All right, 67%. Still declines. 67% isn't enough. We're not going to be able to sign everybody. 5-4 win. 5-4 win. Oh my goodness, this team is crazy. All right, 71% motivation. But come on, Ross Harris, you're killing me. Anyone else that we can scout? Do we have to scout anybody else? Yes, very excited for the Olympics. We're having a giveaway soon on the channel concerning the Olympics. Keep an eye out. Our second round picks aren't anything that special, but I'd still like to sign them if we can. Would 54 be enough for Alex Fernandez? No. Who do we really want signed? 5% motivation to Harris and 3% more to Fernandez, I guess. Fine. Whatever. Leonardo Rivera going to the Cardinals. Big trade there. Okay. So today's a trade deadline. I don't know if we're going to do much. Maybe the bullpen. But yeah, Gomez Phelps is a little cold. Marky Massa batting 372. This guy's me Rookie of the Year. What? Sosea 314. Bazana 275. Churio 291. Yastrzemski 271. Finally. Cy Harder is still playing against lefties and batting 235. Okay. Dykes is batting 220 now. Coffee 285. I can't put him back in the lineup. These guys have been too good. I can't put him back in the lineup. Guerrero 258. But now for the pitchers. Pitching has been good. It's that bullpen that concerns me a little bit. But not even that much. They've turned it around. I mean, we can't have 1.2 ERAs from everybody. 3.2, 2.5, 2.3, 3.3, 2.8. I think we stand packed here. We could check the trade blocks. Sebastian Walcott, 227. Yikes, average. Thomas Conrath. Shortstop, center field, right field, short. Max Muncy? Oh, the other Max. Henry Walls, Charles Tanaka. I don't think we do anything here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we do anything. We can even do contract extensions right now. Bazana's come down from his 99 to a 96. Yeah, let's wait on him. Johnny Evers up to a 90. He's arbitration still. Up to a 93 overall. Whoa. Can we sign him right now? 20.5. No, he wants a longer contract. I think it goes to 23 million, so no. Cy Harder at an 88. 9.7 wants that longer contract. Then goes to 11.7, so no. Junior Soseo we can sign right now. Just keep things a little easier in the offseason. 1 year, thank you. Marky Massa, let's get you signed on. Thank you. Nguyen for 780. We can do that right now, no problem. Thank you. When do I hit the field? Right now. Willie Hernandez. Yeah, let's get him signed. Dykes, let's get him signed. Rankin, too bad that injury. Torn MCL. Ugh, brutal. Wasn't having the craziest season, but still. Who else? Vlad? What does Vlad want to stick around? 710k? We could probably keep Vlad for 710k. Just in the organization. 1 year, 710? Yeah, we're keeping Vlad if he wants that, right? Yeah, come on. For 710k? Can't say no to that. Ramon Cortez, batting 296. He's ready for the MLB soon enough. He wants 820. No, can't do that. All right. Everybody else will wait on. So yeah, we're not going to make any trades here. We are good to go. Big trade here. The Dodgers acquire Emilio Visperas, A potential, 89 overall right fielder, for an A potential prospect, a C potential prospect, and so an A potential prospect and 2 Cs. Vlad will retire as a J. I hope so. Big trade there for the Dodgers. Today's the deadline to sign draft picks. Here we go. This is the deadline. 75% motivation. Doesn't come on. 76. Ross Harris. What a joke. Then what does interest mean if 76% interest means nothing? Who do we really want signed here? These guys? Paul Fernandez, decline. So everyone's going to decline. So all that draft for nothing. All that draft for nothing. Who do we care the most of these guys? How much do these guys want? Yeah, so we can give him max. Declined. Goodbye. Bye-bye. We got one guy signed. Great. And Jason Gill with 32% interest signs. What a horrible draft. What a horrible draft. I don't care. Okay, 4-3 win. JJ Hanks. No! Fractured shin! Out 2 to 3 months. We can never just have peace in a season. We can never have peace in a season. Where's JJ? Where are you, JJ? Batting 297. Another year of injuries for JJ Hanks. Another 94-game season. 2 to 3 months. Lovely. Who can we call up here? Cortez, probably? Ramon Cortez, 81 overall. He's been waiting for this moment. Welcome aboard, buddy. AAA is dying. AA needs some guys to send up here. AA, Brian Young, you can go up to AAA. Who else is injured? Third base. Just third base. And relief pitcher. AA, Peter Pena's been crazy. Joe Lamb. Charlie Deal. Okay, Charlie Deal, go to AAA. And in single A. This guy, you go to AA. And a center, some outfielder. Chris Carey. Yeah, go to AA, man. Okay, so Souza, Churio, and Dykes, I suppose. Unless Bazana could play center field. Yeah, Bazana's going to play. Let's go crazy. Bazana center field. Coffee comes back in at shortstop. He's been hot, so let's get him back in the lineup. Yeah, let's do that. Bazana will now go center field. He's center field eligible. That plays to our advantage. We've been wanting guys like that for a moment like this, so let's do it. Does he have the speed, though? Not quite. Cortez. Sure, against lefties, Cortez can come in. How about that? Against lefties, we won't do that. So Coffey's back in against righties. Cortez can play against lefties, all right? There you go. And what's the speed here on Churio? 81, 75. So 81 speed. So let's put Churio in center field. Cortez can play right field. And same thing here. Bazana can go in left field. Okay. Cortez will come in against lefties. Dykes, we'll see what happens with you. But no, against lefties, who's going to be batting second now? Sosaya? He has some home runs. We're not a huge home run guy. No, Imasa. What am I saying? Imasa's got to go there. Yeah. Okay. All right, continuing on. 5-2 win, 5-4 win. Yeah, the 60-day auto, 5-4 win. 14 pitchers. AAA got to send down a pitcher. AAA send down. Brad Stu can go to AA. And in AA we can call up a bat. No, they're okay. They're okay. And now AA has too many pitchers. So now in AA, who's that rookie I just called up? Yeah, so I can go back to single A. Okay. Auto. Chris Carey. Auto. 81 and 35. What a crazy streak we've been on. 13-8 win, 12-7 win, 3-2 loss, 3-1. Actually, let's view the draft picks now. Let's see the joke of a class this was. Bo Cortez with 95. Ah, yes! 84 overall out of the draft. Didn't I say 84? Did I say 84? A potential, 84 out of the draft, 22 years old. Thank goodness. Willie Hernandez is a bust. 51 out of the draft with 80 potential. And then we lose out on 4 prospects who we'll never know about. Goodbye. So we get 1 A potential, 1 B potential, and 2 C potential. Ah, whatever. I mean, look at these guys. Well, I don't care. I don't care. We get 1A, 1B, 2C. 18-2 win. 18-2 win. This team has been incredible since June. My goodness. We're 85 and 36. We're what? We're like 40 and 5 in our last 45 games or something. Sheesh. 8-4 win. Let's see this 18-2. And what's the box score here? 5 RBI from Souza, 3 from Yastrzemski, 3 from RGP. My goodness. 8-3 win. 8-1 win. How are the bats looking now? Coffey, Ashton, 355 Imasa. I love this man. Mark Imasa. Cortez is batting 143 and 14 at bats right now. I'll give him a chance. 6-3 win, 5-3 win, 7-4 win. The pitchers must be loving this as well. Their win records are going to be great. Jennings not looking great. Down to an 87. He's dropped off a lot, actually. Not great from Sam Jennings. Keep an eye on that. Okay. Kurt Leon, 8-7 loss, 6-1 win, 6-1 win, 4-3 win, 10-1 win, 3-2 win. Rosner with the save, 5-3 win. Let's try to get to 100 now. 3-2 win, 2-1 win. This is arguably more impressive than what we did last year. How many games are left in the season right now? That is 6, 12, 18, 20, 25 games left in the season. And we could still break last season's record of 117 wins. We've got to win 19 out of 25, which we've already done. No, we haven't. We got to get on that. 7-2 win, 5-3 win. There is win number 100. Oh, yes, now the 40-man, sorry, the 28-man roster now in September. Who are we going to call up? September call-ups. Do we call up Parnell? Kurt Leon, maybe. You know what? Let's call up Kurt Leon, and maybe he'll bump out Cortez. So Kurt Leon will come up. And you know what? Parnell. Let's just get him. Let's just have him be there. So Cortez batting 152. Let's try giving Kurt Leon a chance instead. And Barton Parnell. Cy Harder's batting 242. Up to an 88, though. That's crazy. We'll keep him on the bench. We'll get him in when we go into C games. All right? Michael Coffey out 1 to 2 weeks. Ooh, a 3-2 win. That changes things. So that means we'll do what we were thinking about now. So Bazana... No, not Bazana. We already had that against righties. So he was shortstop, right? Yeah, so who could play shortstop? It has to be Bazana then. Bazana back to shortstop. And in left field, we'll put... Valdez to the Tigers? Oh, thanks for the update. We'll put Kurt Leon. Kurt Leon, he can play against lefties and righties for a little bit. Let's see if he sticks. Auto fix. Oh, I'm going to call somebody else up because of that injury. So now we call up... I almost call up Robbie Bell as well. Skubal and Framber. Both lefties, true. Is Lance Harris healthy? Yes, Lance Harris. We love to get him in the MLB when we can. All right, let's continue on. 3-2 loss. Ooh, 2 to 3 months down in AA. That's tough. Auto fix, auto fix. 3-2 loss, 6-3 win. We can't afford these losses if we're going to break the record. 3-2 loss. Okay, we're not going to break the record. Coffee is eligible. Okay, so everybody's still injured for another day or two, so keep him on the 10-day. 7-6 win. Place him on the bench. All right, we're 104 and 44. 104 and 44. So now we got to send somebody down. Did anybody not... Lance Harris had 2 at-bats. Nice. Justin Dykes batting 233. Who's in a stick? Probably Parnell goes back down. Yeesh, Kurt Leon batting 172. So Parnell back to AAA. Hey, now in AAA they got to send somebody down. AAA... Walter Kuo will go back down. So now in our lineup, Kurt Leon stay against lefties. Against righties, Cortez 190, Dykes 233. Let's give Cortez another chance here. Cortez and Leon stays against lefties, then Dykes will come back in soon. Souza's been cold. Imasa's got to be Rookie of the Year. Imasa. When I say Imasa, I'm trying to say Mark Imasa. Okay. Actually, I didn't put Coffee back in. 6-2 win. At shortstop. Actually, yeah, we don't need anybody in there anymore. Because now Coffee's back. But Coffee's been cold. Let's keep Coffee there for a bit, actually. 6-2 win, 8-4 loss, 3-1 win, 7-4 win, 5-3 win, 3-2 win, 4-3 win. Let's pause here. We're 110 and 45. Who would have thunk it? After the start of this season. How are we looking here? Cortez batting 195. Leon batting 176. Okay. 176, huh? So Leon out. Dykes back in. Cortez can stay where he is. So Seiya's a machine. Masa's a machine. Coffee needs to get back in the lineup, but he'll get his playoff time. We're doing experiments right now. 3-2 win. AAA won their division. Nice. AA won their division. Amazing. 4-0 win. 14-0 win. AAA gets eliminated. 5-2 win. Hey, AA and AAA both win their divisions and both get eliminated right away. 7-1 loss, 5-1 win. Last game of the season. We didn't get to 117 wins, but could we tie for the second winning? Could we tie the record of second winningest? Yeah, because a number of teams, I think 2 or 3 teams have gotten 116. We're the only teams that got 117. But could we get to 116 the next year after starting the season like 2-6 and being like 20-20 for a long time? We end up going like 90-20 over the next 110 games. Shocking numbers. Souza's cold. Cortez 233. Dykes 235. Okay, we'll look at the advanced analytics. Let's get into this last game of the season before we hop into the playoffs. Here at Rogers Center. Sam Jennings on the mound. Or do we give one more to Maldonado? He only pitched 30 innings. Yeah, you know what, Maldonado? You got to start, man. Enjoy a start. And let's go crazy here. So Ashton. So Seiya's going to play first. Vlad is going to DH. Dykes is going to go in for Churio. Bazana out, Coffee in. Who else has energy? Harder is going to come in for Yastrzemski. Harris will come in for Souza. And the rest will stay. Yeah, Imasa and RGP will stay. Let's play ball. Maldonado on the mound. There you go. 4 runs for the White Sox. I love it. Just keep them in. There you go. We'll pull them now. Let's go to... No, let's just go to the relief now. Let the relief do it. 1 run for us. It's nice. 3 runs for us. Okay, we're in this. Let's go to John Jackson. I'm putting 90 overall with his B potential. There you go. We're still in this. We're still in this. Oh, no, we're not as much. Porter Rosnoy. Let's go, buddy. Down 5-4. Gives up a walk right away. Walk, strikeout, single, grand slam. Thank you, Porter Rosnoy, for absolutely nothing. There you go. Destroy your numbers. Giving up 2 home runs in the 9th. He blows it and gives up 5 runs. There we go. There's the run we would have needed to tie this game. Single, double, triple. That would have been the winning run right there. If Porter Rosnoy could just be a pitcher. Hold on. Pop up. Hold on. 10-7. Pitching change again. Line out. RBI single from Vlad. We're now within 2. RGP. Yeah, let's go in. RGP. Let's try swinging with her. I haven't swung in a game in so long. But season's over. We already won everything. Nothing determined. Nothing stands on this. Let's see if we can get some magic here. Walk off here. Oh, cutter, nice. Pinch hit? No, this guy is our best hitter.
Trying to keep the game alive
just late.
Here in the bottom of the 9th.
Representing the tying run on first, winning run at the plate. Oh, that cutter at the last second. I have no discipline at all. I have no discipline right now.
1 strike away.
Yes, good call. Yes, very good. Good RGP.
You want to get that first
good job,
out of
Dan.
the way,
Here we
maybe
go.
moral calm, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
I know, it's silly. I know. Yes. Oh, forcing too quack. Too quack. Too fast. Too quick. Too fast. Too quack.
Pitchers in this ball game
no. I'm sorry. All right. Season ends with a 115 win record. Repeating history? Just almost. Could it be repeated in the postseason? As we win the AL East for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 6th straight AL East title. 115 and 47 hit the batting cages. I know. Our second winningest season in franchise history. 115 and 47. What a year. We'll play the winner of the wild card game. And now let's look at the numbers a little bit here. Let's quickly make sure the right players are in the right spot, as the game always likes to mess things up. Sorry. Is it good? MLB? No, the game did silly things, right? Because now we're back to 26. So AAA, Jeremy, welcome back. Nguyen goes back. Who else? Is it just Vlad? Where's Vlad? Vlad in AA. Playoff roster. And then who comes off? It is... So Dykes bat 240 and 229 at-bats. Bell did not play, so Bell goes back down. Kurt Leon 205 didn't convince me to bump out Justin Dykes. And Cortez bat 234 wasn't great, but we have an injury now to J.J. Hanks. So that gives a spot to somebody, right? That's true. So we call up one more bat, correct? Yeah, we call up one more bat. Does Kurt Leon stay? No, it's going to be... You know what? It's going to be Lance Harris. It's going to be Lance Harris, yeah. Someone, a proven commodity, and Lance Harris will be the guy who sticks. Okay, we'll look at the lineup in a moment. So now, so standings, 115 wins. The only team in the MLB with 100-plus wins. The closest was the Phillies with 95. Closest were the Phillies. Player stats, let's go through this quickly. Gomez Phelps played 156 games. Most runs, no one hit 100, but RGP with 97. Ashton 92, Bazana 91. Hits, RGP 177, Ashton 176. Junior Sosaya, in just 129 games, had the 5th most hits on the team with 155. 20 less games, 25 less games, 155 hits. Same for Imasa. In 50 less games, 136 hits. Crazy. 37 homers from RGP, 31 from Ashton. Okay, it's gotten lower and lower every year. 42, 37, 36, 31. 25 from Yastrzemski, who woke up. Good. That's the power we want to see from Steven Yastrzemski. And 16 stolen bases. Who's that? Oh, from Junior Sosaya. Yes, true. Not even the craziest speed yet. We had a lot of stolen bases. Finally, the speed coming in. 2 players with 100-plus RBI. Good. Stolen bases. 31 stolen bases from Jason Churio. 23 from Souza. 16 Sosaya. 15 from Coffey and Hanks. Man, stolen bases were hot this year. Batting average, Imasa 338, Sosaya 317. Those two guys were crazy this year. 2 rookies. Poof. On-base percentage, Imasa 407. Slugging, Gomez Phelps 510. Bazana 505. Hanks 504. OPS, Imasa 874. Churio 872. Ashton 84 walks. Let's see. Errors, 9 from Bazana and Imasa. Wins above replacement, RGP with 6.8. Yastrzemski, somehow with 5.5 wins above replacement. You know what? You gotta give it to him. I'm glad we kept him in the end. Good. Good wins above replacement. Negative 0.4 from Vlad. Doesn't matter. We love him. He bat 267 in 36 games. Better than last year when he played in 39 games and bat 182. This guy's crazy. Pitchers now. Start with the starting pitchers. 19 wins from Johnny Evers. What a year. Let's start like this. So, most strikeouts. Coppola with 198. Big year from Robbie Coppola. Look at the ERAs here. Devin Nguyen only pitched 54 innings, but at 2.33 ERA. Johnny Evers, 2.54. Coppola, 2.71. Cordero, 3.38. Jennings, 3.74. Cortez, 4.23. Maldonado had the worst in 34 2/3 innings. He was a starter last year with great numbers, lost his spot, and didn't look good in his sophomore year. Yeah, crazy ERAs, though. The whips were incredible. 1.03 from Coppola, 1.07 Maldonado, 1.11 Nguyen. Games played 33. So games started. 27 out of 33 games started. Robbie Coppola, quality starts, 27 out of 32. 33, sorry. 27 quality starts in 33 starts. That's crazy. Cortez 19 and 32. Evers 18 and 32. Jennings 14. Cordero 14. Wow, complete games, no one this year. That's rare. Wins above replacement, Coppola 6.0. Evers 4.5. Ks per 9. Cortez 9.63. Jennings didn't have much of the Ks per 9. 5.91. Closing pitcher, look at relief in a second. Actually, no, we'll start with relief. Relief pitchers, who pitched a lot here? Walker Ferreira, 95 innings, good. 7 wins from Jackson, 5 losses as well. 6 saves from Ferreira, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. 87 strikeouts. ERA, Garrett Sainz turned it around. Good. 2.23 ERA in his first year. Rookie, yes. 2.29 Willie Hernandez. 2.52 Darrell Baisley. Nice. Whip, 0.83 Walker Ferreira, 0.99 Signs, 1.00 blah, blah, blah. And wins above replacement, 1.9. Everyone had 1.0 or higher. Porter Rosnoy, 46 saves, 6 blown, so 6 less than last year. Better numbers, though, 2.99 ERA, 0.96 whip, wins above replacement of 0.9. Okay, we'll take it. Now, league leaders, don't look. Here we go. League leaders. Junior Sosaya. Almost. The AL leader in batting average at 317. Hits, at bats, doubles, triples. There's Churio with 10 triples, third. Home runs, Roger Gomez Phelps, second in the AL with 37. RBI, also Roger Gomez Phelps, second in the AL with 113. Runs, RGP, third in the AL with 97. Stolen bases, Churio, fifth. Who's this guy? Orozco. Fifth with 31. Bases on balls, Kai Ashton, 84, second most, tied for second most in the MLB, and most in the AL. On base percentage, slugging percentage. Yeah, we weren't at the top for a lot of things here. OPS, wins. Johnny Evers tied for the most in the MLB with Ryan Lowry and Richard Coe. 19 wins, 17 from Coppola, tied for fourth. Vladimir Cortez with 16 there. Least amount of losses, second least in the MLB, and least in the entire AL, Miguel Cordero with 4. Coppola 5. Andrew Painter looked good there. Saves. Ooh, tied for most in the AL, Porter Rosnoy. Look at that. Nice. ERA, Johnny Evers, the third lowest in the AL with 2.54. Home runs allowed, Johnny Evers, fifth least at 17, tied with Jennings and Coppola. Shutouts. Strikeouts, Coppola, second in the AL with 198. The Phillies, the Reds, the Nats. Sheesh. Crazy rotations for them. Good old Irvin O with his strikeouts, yeah. Complete games. Innings pitched, most in the MLB by far, by 10 innings. Robbie Coppola, most innings pitched in the MLB. Walks allowed. Whip, Robbie Coppola, best in the MLB at 1.03. Could it be a Cy Young year? Robbie Coppola, 6.0 pitching WAR. Batting WAR, RGP 6.8, fourth in the AL. And there you go. I wonder, where was Roki Sasaki this year? Where was Roki Sasaki? Where do I go again for player search? Can you not do player search in the playoffs? No, can't be. I guess it could be. Who has Roki Sasaki? Here he is. Thank goodness we found him. Yeah, Houston, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years, $35.4 million. He had a 4.09 ERA on the year, 1.27 WHIP. All right. Do we see the awards now? Oh my goodness! Don't tell me we didn't win any awards. RGP is first runner-up for the AL MVP, almost winning it in back-to-back years. The Cy Young goes to Ryan Lowry, who had .2 ERA higher, 5 less strikeouts, but the 2 more wins. Oh, I want the Cy Young! Robbie Coppola, first runner-up. Johnny Evers, second runner-up for the AL Cy Young. Batting title, Junior Sosaya, the rookie, is the first runner-up for the AL batting title. Reliever of the year, Porter Rosnoy, second runner-up. Rookie of the year, how do we not have a nominee between Marky Massa and Junior Sosaya? Second runner-up for Rookie of the Year, for batting title, but nothing for Rookie of the Year. It must be that he didn't get counted as a rookie or something. Hank Aaron, nothing. Gold Glove, nothing. Yastrzemski wins a Gold Glove at catcher. I'm shocked we didn't win awards here. Let me write this down. Steven Yastrzemski. Okay, it wasn't that hard to type. Steven Yastrzemski. That's our first Gold Glove at catcher. Anybody else? Second base. Oh, Gomez Phelps, first runner-up. Left field, Patrick Souza wins one. That's cool. Catcher, Patrick Souza in left field. Good. Anybody else? No. Silver Slugger, Yastrzemski, first runner-up. Ashton, first runner-up. Bazana, there you go. Yet another Silver Slugger. Travis Bennett. I think that's one. That would be now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years in a row that Travis Bazzano wins the Silver Slugger at second base. Roger Gomez Phelps wins one at third base. Good. Gomez Phelps, third base. Oops, excuse me. Any others? Shortstop, outfield? No. So that's it. All right. Bazzana and Gomez Phelps winning two. We win a gold glove, 2 gold gloves, and 2 silver sluggers. But all these runner-ups for the Cy Young and all the batting title, no other awards than that, sadly. But hey, 2 gold gloves, 2 silver sluggers. Nothing to sneeze at. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we play the winner of the Red Sox and the Astros. Will we see Roki Sasaki again? Bazana needs a statue next to Vlad in front of the ballpark. Future Day 72 Hall of Famer, you would think. So, we will be playing the Boston Red Sox as they took down the Astros in the 2-game wildcard series. So, we have a history with Boston. Of course, we've faced them only 3 times. We beat them in 7 in the ALCS in year 4 on our way to a World Series. We beat them in 4 in year 5 in the ALDS on our way to a World Series. And we beat them in 6 in year 7 in the ALCS on our way to a World Series. So we beat them on the road to our first 3 World Series, ALDS once, ALCS twice, as we now face them let me see, how long has it been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years later. It's been 6 years since we faced Boston in the playoffs. Wow, after doing it 3 years out of 4, and now we're back. All right, so quick little peek at Boston's lineup. We want to get through this as fast as we can. It's a bit long enough stream. Here we go. Emerson, Anthony, Walker, Jenkins, Tyler Soderstrom, former Blue Jay Tyler Soderstrom. Yes, back in years like 3 and 4, the good old days. Sean Hamilton, Cam Smith, blah, blah, blah. Luis Castilla, Humberto Armas. And for the pitching, we see Conrath, Hyde, Diaz, Clark. Okay, nothing too wild. Former Blue Jay Julian Aguilar. And, of course, former Blue Jay Harvey Ward. Yeah. Okay, there you go. So here we are ready to face off against the Boston Red Sox, the 1 seed versus the 4 seed. Winner faces Seattle or Oakland in the ALCS. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 in this best-of-3 series. Oh, I thought I had not enough bats. Now I have too many bats. Unless Hanks comes off. Do we remove? Yeah, remove from playoff roster. Oh, I mean, you can't do that. Okay. So that means Lance Harris comes off, who I just added. Not bad. And now we play. All right, here we go. Robbie Coppola on the mound. Game 1 of the ALDS here in 2037 at Rogers Center. Coppola there. Everyone else is ready to go. Souza. Cortez, does he bat in the 2 spot? No, we want to get Coffee back in, we had said. So Coffee goes shortstop. Bazana plays outfield. Yes, that's what we said we wanted to do. And we'll keep it like that. Okay? Yes, this is our lineup. Let's play ball. Leadoff double. Lovely. Single. Sack fly. Fly out. Strikeout. Let's get back into it. Strikeout. Fly out. Double from Ashton. Left stranded. Ground out. Fly out. Single. Single. Fly out. Bottom of the second. Ground out. Error gets Junior Sosea on base. Walk. Defensive substitution. Injury. In comes Brandon Sproat to pitch. Sack bunt. Ground out. All right, we're playing a backup pitcher here now. Ground out. We've already gone into the bullpen. Walk from Souza. Walk for Bazana. RBI single for Ashton. That's what we want. RBI single Gomez Phelps. Double play. RBI single Sosea. And strikeout. All right, 3-1 Blue Jays. Strikeout. Fly out. Strikeout. Walk for Jason Churio. Caught stealing with his 30 stolen bases. Line out. Strikeout. Pop-up, strikeout, flyout. Bazana, pitching change. Arellano coming in now. Leadoff double from Bazana. Flyout, flyout, flyout. Nice. Flyout, pop-up, single on Coppola. Single again. RBI single. All right, Coppola. I'm not liking it. Maldonado, 89 overall Maldonado. Rookie of the year last year. You're going to do something special here. You're not pitching until next season. Single, strikeout. Decent. Not great. 3-3 game. We give up 2 runs in the 6th. Single from Sosea. Fly out. Strikeout. Single from Yastrzemski. Julian Aguilar comes in against Patrick Souza, who strikes out. 3-3 game. Ground out. Fly out. Single. Out on base. Out on base. Ground out. All right, Maldonado gets out of that. Ground out. Fly out. Strikeout. Maldonado, let's go to John Jackson now. Ground out. Double. Single. Runners on the corners. Strikeout. Caught stealing. Well done. Bottom of the 8th. We have a tie game here in Toronto. Imasa pops out. Pops up. Sosea grounds out. Coffee flies out. All right. Pop up. Pop up. Please. Ground out. Bottom of the 9th with a chance to walk it off. Excuse me. Jason Chourio singles. Yes. Steal second, please. Yes. Stolen base. Do we dare do it? Yastrzemski bunt him over. Please, Patrick Souza. Sack fly. Double play. Thrown out at home, I guess. All right. In comes Porter Rosnoy. Top of the 10th. Anthony singles right away. Fielder's choice. Pop up. Ground out. Nice. Bottom of the 10th. Chance to walk it off. Rhett Woodson comes in. Let's do it. Travis Bazana walks. Winning run is on first. Bazana, Ashton with the winning RBI double, and the Blue Jays win 4-3. Bazana is the winning run as Ashton brings him in, and Rosnoy gets the win as well. Big win for the Blue Jays as we're up 1-0 in the series, 4-3 there in Game 1. Whew, that was a scary one, but we get out of it. Very good. Okay, Rogers center for Game 2. We're going to go to Sam Jennings. Wasn't the greatest year from Sam Jennings, but we're going to go to him. He's our lefty. Let's go to him. I forgot about this again. Coffee comes in and swap there. We said Bazana goes second, yes. That move got us the win, actually. Bazana than Ashton. All right, let's play ball. Here we go. Let's fly through it a little bit. Solo home run. Ground out, single. Good. Okay, still a double and left stranded. Walk, fly out. All right, here we are now at the top of the 5th. Leadoff double there from Jason Perez. Sack bunt gets him over. Ground out, ground out. That's probably it for Sam Jennings. Error gets RGP on base. Pop up, double. Runners on second and third. Coffee grounds out. Please, Jason Chourio. Ooh, 1 run scored, but a second one thrown out at the plate. Sam Jennings striking out 4 over 5, giving up 1 run on 5 hits. Let's now go to Walker Ferreira. Fly out, hit by pitch, fly out. RBI double from Fernandez. Walk, RBI single. All right, he's rattled. Baisley, get in here, fly out. All right, we're down by 2. Solo home run from Steven Yastrzemski. Thank you. Walk from Souza. Walk from Bazana. RBI single from Ashton. Let's go. Boyd high. Let's chase him. There it is. Ricky Nobles coming in now. Line out, strikeout, ground out. 3-3 game. Leadoff walk there. Pick off pitch, single. Runners in the corners, strikeout. Fielder's choice. RBI single from Soderstrom and fielder's choice. We're down by 1. Pitching change. Single from Michael Coffey. Chourio strikes out. Yastrzemski strikes out. Souza with a double. But what's his name? Thrown out at home. Coffey thrown out at the home plate. 8th inning, let's go to Signs. Garrett Signs coming in. Smith walks. Pick off pitch, strikeout, single. Caught stealing, ground out. All right, bottom of the 8th, we need a run. We need a run. Bazana grounds out. Ashton walks. Gomez Pell, come on. Imasa. Fielder's choice. Let's keep him in. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Garrett Signs. Bottom of the 9th, we just need 1. Junior Sosea against Michael Taguchi from Indiana. Sosea walks, tying run on first, winning run at the plate. Michael Coffey walks, tying run on second, winning run at first. Do we play small ball here? We might have to. I don't want to leave guys stranded. Pop up on the bunt. Fantastic. Yastrzemski has to swing. Steven Yastrzemski! Blue Jays win with a walk-off home run! Oh, goodness! Good night, baseball! Bonsoir, elle est partie. Blue Jays win 6-4. Steven Yastrzemski, 2 home runs, including the walk-off bomb. 3 runs in the 9th, and we come back to win it here against the Red Sox. Huge victory. To now be 1 win away, up 2-0 in this best of 5. Going, gone. Blended family, welcome. One of our channel members. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Great time to join if you had just joined in. That's why we got him. Finally, he comes alive. Yes! All right, game 3 to finish it off now against the Red Sox. Let's go. The last time we beat the Red Sox in the ALDS, it was 4 games. Let's try and do it in 3. Here at Fenway Park, we're going to give it to Cordero. No, we're going to give it to Johnny Evers. We're going to go to Johnny Evers in this one. I keep forgetting to fix the lineup, but that's fine. Coffee comes in. And then swap with Bazana. There you go.
Let's play ball.
All right, here against Hector Diaz. Let's play ball. Walk goes nowhere. There's a run for us. Very good. 2 runs for the Red Sox. 1 run. There you go. We're down 3-2 here, bottom of the 4th. Line out. Walk. RBI double. Ground out. Walk. Fielder's choice. Come on, Johnny Evers. Down by 2. Pop up. Ground out. Single. Double. Runners on second and third. Massa strikes out. Johnny Evers not looking great. Let's go ahead and get, you know what, a little bit of Miguel Cordero. Let's do that. Leadoff triple from the 93 overall. Thanks, you're a joke. Ground out, pop up. Thanks, I love you. So Seiya flies out, Coffee grounds out, Cheerio strikes out. Bottom of the 6th. Strikeout, single, stolen base, ground out. I should have checked. All right, top of the 7th, down by 2. In comes Rhett Woodson. Strikeout Yastrzemski. Souza hit by pitch, gets him on first. Bazana pops up. Ashton, pitching change, flies out. Double, fly out, double, 2-run home run, Cordero. What a joke. And we're going to lose. And we're going to have to do it in 4. We'll do it in 4, no problem. Let's just get out of this game. Let's just get out of this game. And there you go. 7-2 loss. Johnny Evers, thanks for nothing. Let's do it here in game 4. Game 4. Here we go at Fenway Park. We're going to give the start to... Do we go to court now? We're going to go to... This couple to finish it off. Might need him if it goes to game 5. So Vladimir Cortez. Here's your chance, buddy. Vladdy Cortez. All right.
Play ball.
Let's play ball. Here we go.
Hit.
Ooh, yay. 4 runs for the Red Sox. 4 runs for the Red Sox. Wonderful.
3.
Strikeout, single, pop-up, strikeout. Come on, Vladimir Cortez. We got 1 run back. Let's keep him in a bit more. Ground out, fly out, single, strikeout. All right. He settles in after those 4 runs, but we're down by 2 here in the 6th inning. 4-2 Red Sox. Solo home run, Travis Bazana. Thank you. Bazingo Bazana, 4-3. Ashton doubles. Small ball. Sack bunt. Sack fly strikeout. Wonderful. So Seiya, RBI double. We needed that. Pitching change. Coffee walks. Cheerio pops up. It's a 4-4 game. And we're going to go ahead and put... Yeah. Willie Hernandez coming in. Strikeout. Willie Hernandez. Strikes out the side. Yastrzemski walk. 2-run home run, Patrick Souza. From down 4-0 to up 6-4. Bazana batting 154 with that home run. He grounds out. Ashton 429. He walks. Gomez Phelps 143 flies out. Imasa batting 077. We need something. He gets on base, but then the runner thrown out at home. All right. Ground out. Fly out. Top of the 8th. Pitching change. So say a 2 for 2. Now on base. 2 for 3. We'll count it. Strikeout. Double play. All right, keep it up, Willie. Strikeout, line out. Willie Hernandez, an animal. Can we extend the lead? Ground out, strikeout, walk. Kai Ashton strikes out. All right, to finish this off, Willie Hernandez, I'm going to keep you going, man. 5 strikeouts over 3 innings. To punch our ticket to the ALCS. Fly out, walk. Pick off, pitch. Fielder's choice, and... Stolen base. And... Strike out the Blue Jays, win Willie Fernandez, we love you. 4 innings pitched, striking out 6, Willie Hernandez. My goodness. Blue Jays win. We'll see you in the ALCS as we beat Boston in 4. And we make it at least to the ALCS for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th consecutive year that we make it to the ALCS or further. 7, 8, 9. 9 out of the last 10 years, we have made it to the ALCS or further. 9 of the last 10 years. That is crazy those are crazy numbers. All right, and we'll face the Oakland Athletics. J.J. Hanks no longer injured. Good. Have we ever played Oakland? I don't think so. No, we've never faced Oakland in the postseason. No, we have never faced them. There you go. All right, so J.J. Hanks will join us. Cortez never even played. Neither did Dykes. Cortez, 234 in 27 games. Dykes, 2-4. So Cortez will come out. Cortez removed from the playoff roster. Well, where's J.J. Hanks? Add the playoff roster. What do you mean he's not on the 40-man? J.J. Hanks is not on the 40-man roster. What? No, that's not true. Where can I check that? What, on 40-man roster? No. Huh? How is J.J. Hanks not on the 40-man roster? Yet another postseason of no J.J. Hanks. Oh, no, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. We gotta make some changes here, by the way. Too many guys, like Souza 133, Bazana 143, Phelps 133, Imasa 143, but Sosaya 429, Coffee 333. So maybe Coffee goes leadoff. Happened to me quite a bit. So it's a bug. We're gonna go Coffee. Coffee, Sosaya, Ashton, Phelps, Bazana, Yastrzemski, Churio, Imasa, Souza. Let's try that, a little reverse leadoff Souza. Lefties and righties. Let's try that. So, out for Coffee. Coffee, Sosaya, Ashton. Coffee, Sosaya, Ashton. RGP, Bazana, Yastrzemski. That's here, it's harder, but we want to keep Yastrzemski in if he's hot. Churio, Imasa, Souza. Churio, Imasa, Souza. Okay. But Imasa batting 143, he has to show us something, or else we'll put Bazana back at second, and we'll put one of these outfielders in. So, come on now, Mark Imasa. Bat 338 on the season. But couldn't win Rookie of the Year. Couldn't even be considered for Rookie of the Year. No, why would he be? Okay. Pitching was so-so. Okay. And now here we are for game one. Quick little sip. And off we go. Blue Jays, Athletics in the ALCS. Phillies, Rockies in the NLCS. Here in this best of 7, let's get through it. At Rogers Center, Robbie Coppola starting out. Let's play ball. All right, first inning, second inning, third inning, fourth inning, 1 run for the A's. No runs for us. We got a couple of guys on base. Another run for the A's. 1 run for us. We're down 2-1 on the top of the 6th. Ground out, double, strikeout, strikeout. Bottom of the 6th. Will Finnegan go? No. Strikeout, fly out, single for Churio. Steal second, Imasa, fly out. Ground out, ground out, ground out. Bottom of the 7th. What a duel this has been. Paul Jones. I didn't even look at their lineup. Sorry, I got to look at the Oakland lineup. Yeah. Strikeout, ground out. Top of the 8th. Coppola, we got to save him now. We'll go John Jackson. Strikeout, ground out, strikeout. Bottom of the 8th, we need something. Fly out, single. Left stranded, right? Ground out, there you go. Double, caught stealing. Solo home run for former Blue Jay Prince Hyde. Ground out. And here we go. Ground out, double. Patrick Souza. Michael Coffey. Single, runners on the corners. Hang on a second. The tying run is on first, and the winning run is at the plate. Junior Sosaya grounds out. That was a joke of a game. Just flew by. All right, let's look at this Oakland lineup. Oakland, Adrian Rodriguez, 84 overall. Rico Casto, 90 overall. Brandon Ring, 94 overall. Prince Hyde, former Blue Jay, 87 overall. We didn't have room for him. Had to trade him. Part of the Yastrzemski package, I believe. Gonzalez, Vasquez, Waite, Carrig, Cleary. No one with anything above... No crazy batting averages. Just one guy. And the rotation... Ryan Finnegan, Tommy Altman, Owen Murphy. Okay, yeah, they have some crazy pitching. Crazy pitching and performances. Yeah, so it's the pitching where the Oakland Athletics are strongest. All right, let's continue on into Game 2 at Rogers Center. We'll have Sam Jennings on the mound. Yeah, Sam Jennings on the mound. Here we go. First inning. Second inning, 1 run for the A's. Okay, we got one run back. Okay, gave up a double, but still there. 1 run for the A's again. Keep going, Jennings. Another run. We keep giving up 1 run, 1 run, 1 run. Baisley gives up 2 runs. We can't get anything against this pitching. Ferrari, he was horrible last time. Ground out, fly out, strike out. Bottom of the 8th. Again, a game of just 2 runs here. We've only scored 2 runs. Out on base. Steal second and line out. Just get out of here. Just get out. Just get out of the game. No, we gotta make changes. We scored 3 runs in 2 games, and we're down 2 games to none. Okay, Gomez Phelps batting .091. What an embarrassment. Okay, Imasa's out. Bazana back to second. Let's bring in Cortez. No, Dykes was the better one, right? 240. Yeah, Dykes will come in. Read my mind. Vlad is going to come in, but where? You know what? Junior Sosea plays third. DH Vlad. RGP, I don't care if he's 97 overall. I don't care if he's the AL MVP. He can't play, he can't play. Yastrzemski can go in the 4 spot, maybe. Souza there. Churio, Dykes, Bazana. Let's try that. Right, left, right. Can we switch Vlad with the left? Bazana, or switch even? Yeah, let's put Churio here. But if he gets on base, because he has the speed, who's going to get him in, you know? Vlad, Bazana, Dykes. Okay, we'll try it like this. Coffee, Sosea, Ashton. Coffee, Sosea, Ashton. Yastrzemski, Souza, Churio. Yastrzemski, Souza, Churio. Vlad, Bazana, Dykes. Vlad, Bazana, Dykes. So Vlad, hold on. Swap like that. Vlad, Bazana, Dykes, who swaps with... You see the trailer for the show 26? No, I know it came out, but I didn't check it out just yet. I'm looking forward to seeing it. As soon as I'm done this, I'm going to go check it out. Dykes plays outfield. Coffee, there you go. Left field, right field. There we go. All right, that'll be our lineup for Game 3. Down 2 games to none. Leave that like if you haven't already. We need some good luck here at Sutter Health Park. We're going to go to... Everyone's been horrible. Let's go to Johnny Evers. All right? Showtime, ladies and gentlemen, against Owen Murphy. First inning. Second inning, first we get our first lead of the series, it looks like. 4 runs from the boys in blue. That's what we've been waiting for. 2 more! Yes! 1 run for the A's. Let's fly through it. There you go. Looks like the Tigers may be getting a new... Yes, that I saw. That was a jersey leak. Yes, I did see that. Another run for us. All right, let's not waste our guys here. Maldonado, you do the pitching. All right, there you go. The bats finally come to life. GM Data made some moves. 11-1. Finish it off. Nguyen can finish it off. Why not? Blue Jays win 11-1. Finally. Box score in this one. Coffee 2 for 5. So say a 2 for 6. Ashton 2 for 4 with 4 RBI. Yastrzemski 1 for 4. Souza 2 for 4. Churro 2 for 5. Vlad 0 for 4, but he had a run and a 1 walk. There you go. Bazana 2 for 5. Dykes 1 for 5. Evers stayed in there for 5 innings. Maldonado, Nguyen. All right. Big win, and we're back in this series. Down 2-1. Run it back. Run it back. Johnny Evers did well. Now we need to see a resurgence from Miguel Cordero. 93 overall. This is exactly what you're made for, man. Let's do it.
Play ball.
Play ball. Let's do it. Single, double play. All right. There you go. Single, double didn't go anywhere. Ground out, ground out. Strikeout, single, double. 1 run for the A's. 3 runs for us. There you go. Cordero getting tired. Ground out, strikeout. Very nice. 1 run for us. Ground out, single. All right, Cordero's going to come out. Willie Hernandez, we've been waiting to get you in there. Whoa. What was that? Single. Fly out home run. Oh my goodness. Willie Hernandez. As a Phillies fan, my home team, I want to see for the Red Sox. He's really good. What a Real Muto call. A good game that made him look better. Interesting. I wonder how much it was Real Muto and how much it was him. Good question. So up 4-1. Now we're down 5-4. Thank you, Willie Hernandez, for nothing. Single Kai Ashton. Bring him home. Strikeout. Fly out. 1. Thank you, Jason Churro with the triple. That was a lifesaver. And ground out. Okay, Willie Hernandez, I should have been keeping a closer eye in the later innings. 5-5 game. In comes John Jackson. Strikeout, ground out, error. Error by Sosaya. Makes sense, lower defense, but he's in there. So goodbye Gomez Phelps, I guess. All right, 5-5 game. Can we go ahead here? Ground out, single from Dykes, 2 for 4. Coffee, fly out, Sosaya fielder's choice. In comes Porter Rosnoy for just the 2nd time this postseason. Ground out, fly out. Extra innings now. Will we tie this series at 2, or will the A's go up 3-1? Evan Burnett comes in. Ashton strikes out. Yastrzemski strikes out 0 for 5. Souza strikes out. Oh my goodness. Fly out, hit by pitch. Pick off, pitch. Double play, that's huge. 11th inning, Churro grounds out. Vlad pops up. Bazana flies out. Bottom of the 11th. Walk. Pick off, pitch, strikeout. Pick off, pitch, 2-run home run, and the A's win. Porter Rosnoy gives up the walk-off home run from a 4-run lead to losing 7-5. And we're now on the brink of elimination, down 3-1. The bats have been good. These have been the good bats. We took out the bad bats. Now our pitching implodes. This is our team, ride or die. I'm going to go to Vladimir Cortez. Vlad, 66 overall, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We love this man.
Let's play ball.
Let's do it. Gives up a run right away. 4 runs in the 3rd. Thank you. Okay. 2 more runs. Okay, let's keep an eye. Bottom of the 6th. We're up 6-1. We have some life here. Solo home run right away. Okay, Vlad, you're done. In comes Maldonado. Ground out, fly out, walk, strikeout. All right, look at the numbers here on the side. Coffee, Sosaya both 2 for 4. Churro 2 for 3. Good. Ashton grounds out. He's 0 for 3. Yastrzemski doubles. He's 2 for 4. Souza with a 2-run home run. We have a 6-run cushion now. Strikeout. All right, let's get through it. Let's get 2 more runs. Nice. Ground out, strikeout, double from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bazana pops up. And let's have Signs finish this off for fun here. Walk, single, fly out. Double, and we get out of it. All right, gives up a run, but we survive. All right, big 10-3 win. Big 10-3 win. Patrick Sousa, player of the game. Cortez gets another win, and we're on to Game 6, down 3 games to 2. We'll go no more quick simming now. Down 3 games to 2. We are now here in Game 6 with a chance to force it to 7. Lose, and we go home here at Rogers Center. We'll have Robbie Coppola on the mound, I believe. Yes, for Game 6. We need Robbie Coppola on the mound. And let's play ball. Ground out, fly out, lead off, not lead off. Ground out, fly out, triple, walk, ground out. Sheesh.
3.
Strikeout from Coffee. Ground out. Solo home run, Kai Ashton. King Kai in his home country of Canada. Single Yastrzemski. Walk Souza, then a fly out. Walk for Wade, fielder's choice. Pick off pitch. Double play. And by the way, here against Tommy Altman. Crazy numbers for him. Vlad strikes out. Bazana grounds out. Dykes grounds out. Single. Oh, yes! Finally a pickoff that works. Strikeout, pop-up. Nice. Coffee flyout. Sosea flyout. Ashton ground out. Top of the 4th. Strikeout. Solo home run for Prince Hyde. 1-1 game. Strikeout, ground out. Bottom of the 4th. Ground out. Ground out. Walk for Churio. Steals second. Vlad brings him home with an RBI single. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the year 2037 gets an RBI single in Toronto. Bazana ground out. We're up 2-1. Ground out. Ground out. Strikeout. Bottom of the 5th. Ground out. Ground out. Ground out. Ground out, fly out, bottom of the 6th, ground out, single, finally, Yastrzemski, single, Souza, fly out, Vlad strikes out. Top of the 7th, Coppola, stay in there, man, fly out, single, line out, pop up, bottom of the 7th, up 2-1, please, we gotta add to this. Thad Dozier comes in, Bazana with a double, bunt, sac fly, finally it works. And then a strikeout. That gives us a 2-run cushion. Fly out, ground out, walk. Pick off, pitch, walk again. No, we gotta go to a righty here. Walker Ferreira, you've been clutching these moments before. Line out, thank you. Bottom of the 8th. Lewis Temple. Ashton singles. Yastrzemski double play. Souza walk. Churio single, Vladdy, oh, another RBI single from Vlad! Oh! Bazana fielder's choice. All right, 3-run cushion as we look to Garrett Sainz to close out the A's and force Game 7. Ground out, strikeout, we'll see you in 7. Woo! 3 straight wins, and 2 back-to-back wins from 3-1 to 3-3. Robbie Coppola, player of the game, going 7 2/3 innings pitched, and we're off to Game 7. Wow, the last time we were in a Game 7, sheesh, was 3 years ago when we faced Kansas City in Game 7 of the ALCS and won. We have not been to a Game 7 since then. And you know what? This is just the 3rd Game 7 that we've been in 13 years. What? Year 4, ALCS, we beat Boston in 7. Year 10, ALCS, we beat Kansas City in 7. Year 13... here we are against Oakland in 7. Winner faces the Rockies. Let's play ball. Here we go. Leave that like if you haven't already for some good luck. Here in Game 7 of the ALCS at Rogers Center. We're going to give it to Sam Jennings. The lefty's going in. We're ready for Johnny Evers if we have to. We're going to Sam Jennings. Let's play ball. Lead off double. I love it. 2-run home run. No, right away. Right away. Hold on. Strikeout. Ground out. Single. Right. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sam Jennings. And hello, Johnny Evers. All right. Here we go. Down 2-0. Strikeout. Down to. We're starting from down 2-0, sadly. Single from Coffee. Pop up. Fly out. Fly out. Single. Double play. Love it. Single. Pop-up. We give out 5 hits in 2 innings already. Fly out. Single. Churio. Please. Caught stealing.
Take your base. Ball
Walk. Fly out.
He's safe.
Fielder's choice.
He's safe. Ball 4.
Walk.
Take your base.
Fly out. Sheesh.
3.
Bazana strikeout. Dyke strikeout. Coffee walks.
He's safe.
Steal second. Yes. Sosaya grounds out. Top of the 4th, down 2-0. Leadoff double from Sal Stewart. Strikeout, fly out, ground out, thank goodness. Bottom of the 4th. Ashton ground out. Yastrzemski singles. Souza walks. Runners on first and second for Churio, who flies out for Vlad. Fielder's choice. Oh my goodness. 7 hits in 4 innings here. 5 innings, whatever. We go to Vladimir Cortez. Runner thrown out on the single. My goodness. Strikeout, fielder's choice. Down 2-0 from that first inning. Thanks for nothing, Sam Jennings. Bottom of the 5th. Ground out, strikeout, walk. Michael Coffey, strikeout. Say what you want about the pitching, but we're being out-hit 8-3. Ground out, strikeout, strikeout. Good. Double from Kai Ashton. Yastrzemski, 2-run home run. We have ourselves a game. Steven Yastrzemski ties it at 2. Oh my goodness. Souza will walk. No, we have him on the ropes now. Single from Churio. James, he's going to get pulled. Vlad, here we go. Ron Rodriguez comes in. 69 overall. Vlad, eat him. Eat him. Eat him, Vlad. Double play. Bazana. Okay, RBI single from Bazana. We have the lead. And a flyout. Okay, from down 2-0, we now lead 3-2. Nieto flyout. Casto strikeout. Carrick strikeout. Bottom of the 7th. Add. Flyout, strikeout. Ring strikes out. Hyde walks. Kickoff pitch. Strikeout. Single. Ground out. Bottom of the 8th. On the edge of our seats, ladies and gentlemen. Against Paul Jones. Yastrzemski grounds out. Souza with a triple. We need this. Please. Fly out. Churio. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. RBI single in the year 2037 Anno Domini. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. still getting it done. Bazana fly out. We come to the 9th inning. Porter Rosnoy, we need you now more than ever. From down 2-0, we are now up by 2. Close it out. Game 7 ALCS. Winner goes to the World Series. Leadoff double. Don't do this, Porter.
He's safe.
I'm going to get to the Green Goblin here. You can't do this to me.
He's safe. 3.
Pitch strikeout.
He's safe.
Strikeout.
He's safe.
One more. Pop up and the Blue Jays win. We'll see you in the World Series. Woo! Oh my goodness. Let me write this down. Oakland in 7. And we're off to back-to-back World Series. Our first World Series, we went back. So, our course of World Series. But what OBS you using? Like streaming service? Like, that's just straight from the PlayStation. I stream straight from the PS5 to YouTube. Wow, that was way too close, but the Blue Jays win and Vladimir Cortez got it done. We got to give it to Vladimir Cortez. So, year 4 and 5. So, year 1, 2, 3, no World Series. Year 4 and 5, no World Series. Sorry, back in the beginning. Follow me here. Year 1, 2, 3, no World Series. Years 4 and 5, World Series. Year 6, we miss. Years 7 and 8, we make. Year 9, we miss. Year 10, we make. Year 11, we miss. Years 12 and 13, we make. So this is the 3rd time in this franchise mode series that we have made back-to-back World Series. 2 off, 1 off, 2. Is Vlad playoff MVP so far? Can we see that in the awards? Hey, boss. Thanks, pal. I'm with OTO, just trying to figure some stuff. I'm open to other. I have a capture card, but honestly, it's been years since I've tried to use it, and I'm not super interested in using it. Streaming straight from the PlayStation is honestly the best for me. And if I stream from my computer, I use StreamYard, but I'm open to other discussions if we can try and work something out. But yeah, this is the easiest for me to do, if that helps. Any other questions, let me know. Is Vlad currently... So current postseason MVP is Kai Ashton, but Vlad's got to be in there. Vlad, this is crazy. Turning back the clock. Batting 300 while RGP bats 091. My colleagues will be in touch. Wonderful. Thank you, sir. All right, so we're going to keep this lineup, that's for sure. Actually, how has Dykes done? Dykes batting 167. Do we swap Dykes for Cortez? Wouldn't hurt to try. Batting 167, it wouldn't hurt to try Ramon Cortez. It wouldn't hurt to try. Let me just see something here. Okay. And the pitching rotation. Yeah, so Jennings struggled. So really our order right now is Coppola 1, Cortez 2, probably Jennings 3, just as a lefty, then Evers, then Cordero. Maldonado probably has a spot over Cordero right now, actually. Baisley and Ferrero were horrible. Yeah, okay. So here we are against the Colorado Rockies for Game 1 of the World Series. We've never faced Colorado in the postseason before. Rocky Mountain High. Let's go Colorado. Where are you? There you are. Colorado. Thomas Conrath, 89 overall, leads off. Welbin Francisca, 87. Stephen Koo, 90. Richie Neely batting 360. Mraz Melton, Sorensen batting 400. Yannick and Freeland. Wendell Phillips, there he is. Former Blue Jay Wendell Phillips. Broken foot, he's not playing. Batting he bat 277 this year as a Rocky. Good for him. Good for him. Didn't we trade Welbin Francisca in like a 3-team trade or something? Yeah, that's what it was. So we made the Rockies stronger. Now here we are facing them in the World Series. Let's see. Pitching, Brian Pinheiro, John Hamill, Renz. Yeah, so it was great overall pitchers, but nothing crazy performance-wise. There you go. Joaquin Cowan, their closer, 42 saves this year. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have made yet another World Series here for the Blue Jays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our 7th World Series in what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have made 7 World Series in 10 years. Can we win our 6th World Series in 10 years? We're currently 5-1. Yes, we have a 5-1 record in World Series. Can we make it 6-1 to win our 6th World Series in our 7th appearance in 10 years? What a decade it's been. Here we go. To finish off year number 13 here in the 2037 postseason, Game 1 will go to Cortez, sure. And it starts like that. All right, let's start flying through it to begin. Walk, walk, everybody's out. Okay. First few innings. All is quiet. 1 hit per team. All is quiet into the 6th inning. All right, 2 hits per team. Let's slow things down in the top of the 7th. 0-0, 2 hits apiece. 1 error on our side. Strikeout, ground out, ground out. Yes! Ground out, fly out, ground out. Top of the 8th, Vladimir Cortez is dealing. Ground out, ground out, ground out. Bottom of the 8th here against Brian Pinheiro. They're changing him for Julian Iglesias. Will that be a mistake? Here's Vlad. He walks. Bazana single. He's 3 for 3. All 3 hits have come from Travis Bazana. Cortez RBI single. Big mistake from the Rockies. 3. Strikeout. 3-run home run, Junior Sasea. Wow. What a mistake from the Rockies. Jason Scadam. Single Ashton. Single Yastrzemski. Double play to end the inning. Let's end it off here. Single. Fly out. Fly out. Oh my goodness. Complete game shutout in the World Series by Vladimir Cortez. and the Blue Jays win 4-0. Giving up 3 hits and 2 walks, striking out 9 over 9 innings. Blue Jays win. Vladimir Cortez, a man possessed in that game. Who's leading right now for the awards? World Series MVP, no. So current postseason MVP, Bazana, Ashton, Yastrzemski would be the order right now. Bazana with all those hits. Wow. The Rockies, by the way, who were a wild card team, beat the Cubs, beat the Reds, and beat the Phillies. They were giant slayers. Can they slay the Blue Jays? We were struggling at the very beginning of the season, and now here we are, 3 wins away from back-to-back World Series for what would be a 3rd time in this franchise mode and a 4th time in franchise history. Then year 14, can we do the three-peat? Slow your horses, hold your horses, but let's think about that. Sam Jennings on the mound. Here we go. First inning, second inning, third inning. Hits are quiet. 1 hit, 1 run for the Rockies in that inning. We get 1 back. 5th inning. Okay, 7th inning now. It's a 1-1 game, similar to last game. Hits are tied at 3 apiece. Strikeout, ground out, fly out. Sam Jennings dealing against John Hamill. Souza grounds out. Churio with a double. Steal third. Yes, Vlad, bring him home. Oh my goodness, I love you, Vladimir. Bazana pitching change. Ezra Pinto comes in. Bazana strikeout. All right, we're up 2-1. Jennings has been amazing, but the energy is lower than it was for Cortez. I'm going to change him. We're going to go to Hernandez. Choked it last time, but a couple times ago, but been good. Ground out, single. Fly out, RBI double, and ground out. 2-2 game. Come on. Fly out, single, bring him home. Line out, fielder's choice. 9th inning, we go to Porter Rosnoy. 9th inning, strikeout, fly out, ground out, with a chance to walk it off. Cowan on the mound, a chance to walk it off in Game 2 of the World Series. Steven Yastrzemski singles. Winning run is on base. He is aboard. Souza, RBI triple, and the Blue Jays win! Oh, the walk-off triple from Patrick Souza! Sam Jennings, player of the game, almost as good as Cortez. 9 strikeouts over 7 innings, though. Oh, goodness. What a game! Rosnoy gets the win, and the Blue Jays win a tight one. Now up 2-0, headed to Colorado for Game 3. Let's keep it rolling. How long are we in here? 2.5 hours? All right, for a season and a playoffs, not bad. Here at Coors Field. We're going to go, let's give first start here to Robbie Coppola. Yeah. Cortez, how's he doing? Batting, he's 1 for 2. All right. Let's play ball against Adam Reze. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Reze. Let's do it. First inning. That was close from the Rockies. Second inning, 2 runs from the Rockies. Third inning, 4th inning, get 1. Robbie Coppola struggling a little bit. Pick off, pitch, strikeout, single, double play, good, gets out of it. 5th inning, 6th. Oh, yes! A 6-run inning from the Blue Jays. Cortez flies out, Coffey single, Sosaya hits a home run. Ashton single, Yastrzemski fly out. We're down to our last out. Then Souza home run, Churio home run, Vlad single. Cortez brings in Vlad later on. Oh my goodness. All right, so up 5 runs. Let's be careful here. Cordero's going to come in. Okay, gets out of it. 7th inning. Ground out, single, walk. Fly out. Bottom of the 7th, up by 4. Fly out, ground out, single, fly out. 8th inning now with a 5-run cushion thanks to that 6-run 6th inning. Vlad gets on base. 66 overall, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. outperforming our 99 overall who's on the bench. Bazana fly out, Cortez walk. Michael Coffey with a 2 RBI double. 6-run cushion, that should be enough for this one. Error gets Sosaya on base, horrible timing. Ground out. Bottom of the 8th. Who haven't we seen really? John Jackson. Ground out, single, strikeout. I just want to see everybody. As Ferreira, let's see, Ferreira gives up a single, fly out. All right. Ground out, pop up, fly out. Let's go to Nguyen gives up a double, strikeout, walk. Baisley, here's the chance, fly out, and strikeout, I think. Blue Jays win 9-3. Kai Ashton, player of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, your Toronto Blue Jays are 1 win away from a World Series title, and what would be our first ever sweep in the World Series here in this series so far. Up 3-0. What a turnaround this season ended up having and being. Dano, empty net goal, love it. Zyke just pinged me, or 20 minutes ago. Amazing. Here at Coors Field, we're going to put Johnny Evers to close it out. Good old Johnny Appleseed Evers. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Leave that like if you haven't already. Game 4, World Series, let's win it. First inning, error wasn't good enough. Second inning, 1 run for us. Third inning gets us 3 runs. 1 run for the Rockies. Fourth inning, strikeout, walk, strikeout, single, walk to load the bases. Yastrzemski grounds out. Ground out, walk, walk. RBI single, come on Johnny. Double play, good. Up 4-2. Fly out, double from Churio. Steal third, nice. Pop up. RBI single, Bazana, love it. Cortez strikes out. Bottom of the 5th, ground out, fly out, single, walk, fly out. Top of the 6th, walk, fly out, strikeout. Bottom of the 6th, Evers, 1 more mistake. There it is, single. We will bring in Willie Hernandez. 2-run home run, just like that, it's a 1-run game. Fly out, ground out, fly out. At least there's that. 3 innings to go. We're up by 1. Souza strikes out. Churio grounds out. Vlad gets a walk. Bazana singles. Cortez with an RBI single. In comes Vladdy. Coffee pitching change. RBI single for Coffee. And then a fly out. 2 runs in the 7th. Restores our 3-run cushion. Let's go to Signs. Garrett Signs comes in. Ground out. Fly out. Single. Caught stealing. Nice. 8th inning. Ground out. Ground out. Strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. Rockies need to have something. Ground out. Solo home run from Melton. Is that what they need to get going? Ground out. They have 1 more chance. Churio grounds out. Vlad error gets him on base. Love it. RBI double from Bazana. Vlad once again comes in to score. Cortez RBI single. I love this guy. Pitching change again. Double play. Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. 4-run lead in Game 4. Yannick strikes out. Let's enter in for the last 2, if we can get the last 2. 2 outs away from another World Series. From what would be back-to-back World Series. Yes, repeating history. It was the right title for this episode. 2 outs away from back-to-back World Series. And 6 in the last 10 years. 99% chance of winning, it says.
Freeland.
Sinker in there for a strike.
Takes a strike. Pitch misses.
Cutter down
and
away.
I got a ball, 1 Base is empty, 1 away. Late here in Game 4. Now
There you go. Change up right in there. Don't care what the game says, Vlad is MVP. Just adding another sentence or 2 to his Hall of Fame induction. Incredible stuff from Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who will stick with this team into next year as well, as long as he doesn't retire.
But that's not what that pitch was.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
Cutters down low, 2-2. Four seam, beautiful, right in there. Thought I was going to go too low, but no, it's in there. There's our second out. We're 1 out away. Thomas Conrath at the plate. Porter Rosnoy, 1 out away from getting the Blue Jays another World Series. First pitch, 4 seam inside.
That's a good pitch there.
Where Rosnoy not as good against these left-handed hitters.
Up and in, just on the edge.
Ooh, 4 seam in there for a strike.
He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Oh, sinker. No one's swinging here. 1 and 2, 1 strike away. Ladies and gentlemen, Porter Rosnoy, let's do it! Swing and a miss! Your Toronto Blue Jays are the 2037 World Series champions! Back-to-back World Series, 6th World Series of the GM Data era through 13 years of GM Data. 6 World Series in 10 years as well. Back to our first one 10 years ago. 6 in 10. And we're not done yet with 2 years left in this franchise mode series. Years 14 and 15 still to come. The 8th World Series in franchise history and the 6th of the GM Data era. Back-to-back World Series for the 3rd time of the GM Data era and for the 4th time in franchise history. Can we finally get the three-peat?
And now let's go down to the field where they're set
that's
to
what we gotta hope
present
for in
the
year number
Commissioner's
14.
Trophy to the World Series
Down to the
champs.
field. Big smiles for everybody. Multiple series. There are many multiple World Series winners here. Another World Series for our manager as well. Love the music. Your 2037 World Series champs, their 8th World Series title. Snap a picture right here.
MLB The
Yeah,
Show.
this one will certainly last a lifetime. Oh, Trio player of the game. Johnny Evers gets the win. And the Blue Jays win. Let's wrap this up now. As we've now surpassed about 2 hours and 40 minutes. Blue Jays win another World Series. Let's check this out. Who are the awards? Get your votes in. Let me... what can I look at here? So get your votes in. Postseason MVP. That's the word I'm trying to get. Postseason MVP and World Series MVP. Who are your votes? Who are your votes? Can't really look at anything but that. Give you 10 seconds to type it out. Or to at least think of it if you don't feel like typing it. You're listening maybe. On a lovely drive home perhaps. Alright, I'm going to say World Series MVP is... Could it be Churio? I don't know. That's a hard one. World Series postseason MVP, I'm going to say is Ashton. Awards, let's see. Bazana World Series MVP and Ashton postseason MVP. Wow. Okay, so let's write this down. So Kai Ashton. Let's look at this. World Series MVP. That is his first. Kai Ashton, his first World Series MVP. But Bazana, that's his second. Could it be? Did we write something different? The game says Roger Gomez Phelps, but I wrote Travis Bazana. Oh no, I had them flipped. So Bazana. Oh no, I just wrote down Ashton in the wrong spot. I'm sorry. So postseason MVP last year was Bazana. This year was Ashton. World Series MVP last year was Roger Gomez Phelps. This year was Bazana. So Bazana swapped from postseason MVP last year to World Series MVP this year. Ashton wins his second postseason MVP as he was postseason and World Series MVP back in year number 8. Now here in year number 13, he gets it again. So we beat Colorado in 4 games. So our postseason record was 4-8 plus 3. So we were 11 and what? 11 and 4. Yeah, we were 11 and 3 in year number 8, could it be? Anyways, so we go 11 and 4, win the World Series. Can we check last games for Vlad? I want to challenge that result. Yeah, let's see what Vlad. So in the World Series, Bazana bats 600 with 2 RBI. Postseason MVP Ashton bat 327, 4 home runs, 12 RBI. Bazana and Churio first and second runners up respectively. So Vlad, 4 RBI, bat 242, and Roger Gomez Phelps sits on the bench and watches it all happen. Cy Harder had an 89 overall. That's crazy. So, Vlad, since we put him in... So, in the World Series, Vlad had 5 runs, 2 hits, 1 RBI. I love this man. So, the entire postseason, 9 runs, 8 hits, 2 doubles, 4 RBI, 5 walks. I can't believe it. And so the rest of the lineup here, Coffey 327, Sosea 288, Ashton 322, Yastrzemski 267, Souza 281, Churio 328, Vlad 242 at 66 overall, Bazana 367, Cortez 444. I'm glad I swapped him with Dykes, who was 143, Gomez Phelps 091, Harder didn't have an at-bat, and Imasa 143. Pitching, Coppola, great. Cortez, lights out. Jennings, solid. Evers, solid. Maldonado, solid. Cordero, okay. Nguyen, good. Ferrero, bad. Baisley, bad. Hernandez, on and off. Jackson, good. Signs, good. Rosnoy, solid. I'd say Jackson even solid instead. Ladies and gentlemen, what an off-season it was. Third base coach needs a contract, blah, blah, blah. Retired players. No, Vlad is still going. Good. Logan Allen, blah, blah, blah. Andrew Abbott, CJ Abrams, Pete Alonso. At 43 years of age, Pete Alonso, who hadn't played since 2032, finally retires. Any Hall of Famers? None. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, moving into next episode, the 2037 off-season, do we do the entire off-season and then a separate episode of season and playoffs? I would think so. To do all this plus an off-season, we're talking like 3.5 hours. It's probably 2 hours 45 was already, that's a long enough stream. So probably just the off-season next episode in the 2038 off-season. Bazana will need a contract. I'm happy to sign him. 1 year, $26 million or whatever it is. That's okay with me for Travis Bazana. We have the money, that's for sure. We'll need a new third base coach, no problem. And anything else? I don't know. Because look at the depth chart. We have everybody. And again, we just won again without J.J. Hanks. First base, we're good. Second base, we're good. Third base, we're good. Shortstop, we're good. Left field, we have even guys in the system, right, who are pushing. Center field, Cortez wants to stick probably. Kurt Leon, Robbie Bell, they're all going to be trying auditions. Robbie Bell's 29 now. Okay, either he makes it or we trade him at that point. That's crazy. And for pitching, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sam Jennings, does he become trade bait? Do we trade Maldonado and Jennings for a premier lefty? Or, I don't know, something like that. Jennings and someone else for a premier lefty? That's a possibility. Huey Monreal's up to an 81. Nguyen's an 80. Yeah, there are some guys who are knocking on the door. So probably some trade excess again. Bo Cortez is ready for the MLB right out of the gate. So yeah, we'll definitely just do an off-season episode. So leave me your thoughts in the comments down below or in the Discord server link in the description. What a season it was. Yes, we repeated history when things weren't looking likely at all. This one's a little bit sweeter than last year because that was a crazy start. We turned things around. I love it. Now, where do we go from here? Do we keep Yastrzemski and Harder and Parnell, who's an 82 overall? Parnell, who could grow to an 83. I don't know. Do we trade? I don't know. A lot of things to think about. I'm going to end it there because we're World Series champs. We're feeling good, and we'll be live again next week. We'll be live again on Friday. We'll have our Olympic jersey giveaway coming up soon. Keep an eye on details for that. Red Wings episodes, live 3 times a week, all that good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you join the team as we get closer to 10,000 subs. Thanks for being here for another World Series run. Leave your thoughts, like I said, and your MVP votes. Like if you haven't already. And thanks for being here. Have a great rest of your evening. Much love. Let's go for that 3-peat in year number 14 as we have 2 years left here in Toronto.